Late Night Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Oh, hang on, I've got a loose connection, and it's a good song. Oh, Catherine.
You're kidding me.
No, it's a good song as well. Hang on a minute. Let me find a rubbish song. Then I'm going to find a good song, because I got a great song to start with. Hang on. So this is not the song we're starting with. Hang on. It's a loose connection. Ow, George! Don't climb up me. Hang on. Okay.
Oh yes.
No, but that's not. No, this isn't the song. I've got a better song.
What? There is no better song, surely.
I legitimately got to play this today as part of my son's geography. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Carmen Miranda.
Oh, yes.
Famous people from Brazil.
O meu ganso faz tica-tica-bum-tico pra eu cantar o tica-tica-bum-tico. Com a canção do tica-tica-bum-tico, meu coração faz tica-tica-bum-tico. E vem a saudade da Bahia, onde o samba tem canjibre também numa batucada. Tic-tic-bum, tic-tic-tic-bum, tic-tic-bum, tic-tic-tic-bum. É brasileiro tica-tica-bum-tico, com pandeiro fazendo tica-bum-tico. E para terminar o tica-tica-bum, vocês devem cantar o tica-tica-bum. Tica-tica-bum, tica-tica-bum, tica-tica-bum-tico. You don't make sense the tica-tica-boom-tick.
Yeah, baby.
But it's a mess, the tica-tica-boom. Tica-tica-boom. That's all you've got to say. Put your beijinhos away. Tica-tica-boom, 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 tica-tica-boom.
Yeah, baby.
Boom, tica-boom, boom, 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 boom. Boom, tica-boom, boom, 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 boom. Boom, tica-boom, boom, 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 boom. Boom, tica-boom, boom, 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 boom.
We were doing Brazil in geography with my 8-year-old, and one of the questions was, can you name some famous people that come from Brazil? So we Googled it, right? We Googled it. First one up, I went, Carmen Miranda. Who's that? Oh, let me show you. The next 35 minutes, it's us laughing at amazing footage of a beautiful woman with very bushy eyebrows wearing fruit on her head. He said, who's that, Daddy? I said, she's famous for wearing fruit on her head. Huh? Yep, the old days, that you could become a star simply by having Nana's bowl of fruit stuck to your head while you wiggled your hips and sang nonsensical lyrics. Wonderful.
It was a strong look. There was no denying it.
It was a great look, and we were having a wonderful time watching that. How are you, Catherine Boyle?
I'm all right, thank you. You've got me thinking. I've always wanted to go to a fancy dress party dressed as Carmen Miranda, but I guess it's kind of niche.
I guess it's kind of... Well, no, nowadays, fancy dress parties are niche. There'll never be any fancy dress parties. But, Catherine, that shouldn't stop you dressing up at home as you see fit.
Well, actually, I'm wearing a tiger onesie as we speak. But that's not really dressing up. That's kind of dressing down.
Tweet a picture for the... what do they call them? Furry boys. The furry boys.
Perverts?
Yes, those guys. A nice segue into our guest this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the stage, it's Angelos Epithemiou. Good evening, Angelos.
Good evening, Ian. Good evening, Kath.
Hello, Angelos.
How are you?
I think he's asking you first.
Oh,
Kath.
me? I'm fine, thanks, Angelos. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm still fine. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not as well as I was a couple of seconds ago. But I'm not bad. Yeah, thanks for asking. And over to you, Ian. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm glad it's the freaking weekend, baby. How are you, though, Angelos?
Talk about it. I'm good. Actually, funnily enough, I'm sat here dressed as Carmen Miranda. So you've caught me.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That is a coincidence. I did not know that. I swear to you, I did not know that. That's an amazing coincidence.
Yeah, I've got the fruit bowl on my head. I've got the Canadian fruit bowl downstairs. I'm looking good. I'm looking good.
And a banana up your jacksie. Angelos, how are you finding the whole lockdown? Because that's your two main sources of income, burger vans and live comedy appearances.
Yeah.
Gone.
Gone out the window. Well, I furloughed myself. So I put myself on 80% of what I was earning. So it's a huge drop because I wasn't earning anything.
Right.
So I've gone into the red. But it's all right. I mean, when I wasn't doing burgers and I wasn't doing comedy, I spent a good deal of my time sat at home. So things haven't changed wildly. But the only difference, I suppose, after being in lockdown for so long, is that the place stinks.
Right.
That's the only problem. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it stinks.
Yeah.
The
Of
place
what?
stinks.
Okay, of what? Of what?
Sort of muck, you know? Just general muck.
Yeah.
What does your place stink of?
Mine smells of like sort of vanilla essence because I've got those. You know, you don't get air fresheners anymore. You get the sticks in a bottle. I've got some of those vanilla musk.
The air fresheners. I've got the air fresheners. They really stink. You know, they smell like chemicals. You know.
Yeah.
Like ICI. It smells a bit like ICI in here.
Do you, Angelos? Do you remember?
Yes.
The do you remember the Take That documentary that basically kick-started the Take That reunion? And do you remember that?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah. And there was a big part, the four of them met up in a hotel room for the first time in years, right?
Yes, I remember, but they was waiting for Robbie.
Exactly. And do you know what? Exactly. The producer came in and said, we've spoken to Robbie.
Right.
He's not turning up tonight.
Oh, when did he say that to them?
When he said that there.
When they're all sitting there. The point I'm trying to make is...
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Angelos...
Where's this going?
I'm telling you.
Okay.
The point is, Angelos, I've spoken to Barry from Watford.
No.
And he's not going to turn up tonight.
What?
Oh, dear. Okay. Well, I spoke to him last night, so that's no biggie, you know?
No, but it would have been nice for the audience. It wasn't necessarily, I'm sure you can phone him anytime you want. I just meant for the audience, but he's let the audience... Basically, he's urinated on your fans.
What's his excuse this time?
What is his excuse for not coming on? What did he say?
He said he said he wanted to watch The Wire with Margaret.
What?
Very unusual. He won't understand a word of that.
Well, that's...
Honestly, he won't know what is going on. He might as well be watching Chinese. Let me tell you that.
Yep.
Good show, though. Good show.
I didn't like The Wire.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's rubbish, isn't it? I like 24.
Yeah, I like 24. I like the one where he was a heroin addict for the first 3 episodes and then he cured himself of being a heroin addict.
Oh, what was that then?
That was season 3, I think.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I must have misunderstood. Are you doing some... Because I know that Barry has done some live... Sorry?
Are you doing some?
What?
Live stuff?
I might be.
Were you going to ask me that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go on then.
Why? Well, I don't need to ask it to you now, do I?
No, I just want to make sure you were actually going to say them words. Oh, just go on.
Well, hang on. What would be the problem with me saying those words?
No, I just wanted to make sure, and just sort of preempt it. If that's what you was going to say, then I wanted to make sure I was all over it.
Okay.
So go on, ask a question. Go on.
I've got a question. Are you going to do any live stuff?
Yes,
Angelos?
I am doing. I'm doing some live stuff with Barry.
Oh.
Yeah, we're doing a show called a weekly briefing. Every week we do it, and we basically answer. It's a half an hour show, costs about £5 on the Zoom, and you can come on and ask questions if you want, and we will answer them, whether or not we have the answers or not. We'll still answer them.
So let me get this right. It's 30 minutes. It's only 30 minutes.
Only 30 minutes for a £5. That's not bad.
It's a whopping £5.
Good.
And you most likely won't have the answers to the questions you're being asked.
There's a very good chance we won't have the answers, but there's a very small percentage that we will have the answers. So that's the basis on which we're working.
I like those odds.
What's that?
I like those odds. I'm willing to take a gamble.
Good odds. Why don't you come on and ask a question? Like we come on here, you can come on there, you can ask a question,
But we'd have to pay you £5.
Yeah, so
you would have to pay
£10.
£5. That's absolutely right.
I can ask you all the questions I want to ask you now for free.
Yeah, well, what we do is I'll answer as many questions as I can answer now, but I will refuse to answer one question.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get some questions for the listeners. Hang on a second. Line 2, you're through to Angelos.
Hello? Who's that?
Do you remember Jill Gascoigne?
Yeah, I do remember Jill Gascoigne. The Gentle Touch, then it was Cat's Eyes, then she wrote a couple of novels, then she moved to LA, then she married Alfred Molina, who was much younger than her, and then unfortunately she passed away last week.
I hope that answers your question, Alan. Thank you. 0344 499 Did she really marry Alfred Molina?
Yes, 18 years younger.
Lucky Molina. Man.
Yeah,
lucky man.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, very sexy. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're through to Angelos. You can ask him anything.
Anything you like. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello? Yes. Can you hear me? Hello there.
Can you hear me? Is it a bad line?
Hello there. No, it's a very good line. Hello there. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes, sir.
I can hear you, actually.
That's very good. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that your question?
Your question, can you hear me?
Can I hear you?
I can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can.
Can I hear you?
I can hear everyone.
Right. What's the question, please? This will go on and on.
Yeah, the question is, well, basically, it's not a question. I've been given this number to speak to Iain Lee.
Right. Okay.
Right. What it is, I'm isolated on my boat somewhere up the River Avon in Worcestershire, and I've wrote a track about the lockdown. And a friend of Iain Lee's recommended me to phone you guys through to air it because apparently it could be a major hit.
What's the track about?
Lockdown.
What, your experiences of lockdown or just general lockdown?
It's a bit of both, I suppose.
What, so it's something everyone can relate to?
Yes, absolutely.
And has it been written on the guitar or on the piano or other, say, like castanets or something?
I wrote the words and put a guitar to it.
Have you recorded the song, or is it still is it live?
No, I haven't actually recorded it. I'm on my boat with my phone, with my guitar, and I haven't really got a lot of equipment apart from that.
No, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Listen, just one quick technical question before you perform the song live on radio. If you're recording it, if you're speaking into your phone, how are you going to play the guitar and hold the phone at the same time, please?
Well, I'll put the phone on loudspeaker and stand next to it.
Okay.
I haven't got a lot of choice because of the lockdown. It's difficult for a lot of people, isn't it? I'm sure you understand that.
No, I do understand. Is there any way you could gaffer tape the phone to the end of the guitar?
I'll tell you what. We're not
have to do that. You don't have to do that.
We're not on air. We're not on air, are we? At the moment.
Yeah, we are actually.
Oh, okay. Right. Do you want me to give you? Do you want me to give you a quick burst?
Yeah, let's just see if it's gonna fly. You know.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go for it. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just putting my phone.
Is he putting the phone on the table?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's
Can
cool.
you still hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah. Have you put the phone on the table?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Is that no good?
No, that should be okay. Are you standing above the phone with the guitar?
I'm standing right next to it. I'm about 6 inches away.
6 inches should be fine. Okay, take it away.
Okay, here we go, sir.
Here we go.
Lockdown by Sinbad and the Pirate.
Sinbad and the Pirate.
People went mad for toilet roll. Now half the nation's on the dole. Sitting alone without my soul, but I still got my rock and roll.
That's right.
We're in lockdown, don't you know?
Yes.
Can't go out, gotta stay at home. We're in lockdown, don't you know?
On his
Can't
boat.
go out, can't say hello. How's that?
That's beautiful. One thing I would say, you didn't say it was an electric guitar.
Sorry, mate, you didn't ask.
Well, you know, that's the sort of thing you should be saying up front, you know.
Yeah, okay, no, fair comment.
Beautiful song, though. The acoustics on your boat are very nice.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you for your call, caller. I really appreciate that. 0344 499 1000. My favourite bit of that was when he sang, "We're in lockdown, don't you know?" And Angelos, you went, "Yes."
Well, I do know. The whole country knows that.
The whole country knows. Have you been...
You know that.
Catherine's been... You've done what?
I've written a song.
Oh, I'd love to. I was about to ask if you've done anything outside of your usual artistic sphere. What song have you done?
I'm writing an album, but I've got a single all ready to go. And I was trying to think of like subjects in lockdown that people can all relate to. You know, like our previous caller just said.
Yeah.
And I thought probably British wrestlers of the 70s and 80s is probably the way to go. So I've written a song all about that.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's no guitar. It's just me and the old vocals. And I'll probably just do the first verse if that's okay. Yeah. Because that's all I've written.
Acapulco.
Here we go. It's called Cyanide, said Cooper at the Gates of Hell.
Oh my gosh.
Evocative.
Wow.
Here we go.
This is it.
Ready?
Yep.
Adrian Street pranced about, winning titles in every bout. Jackie Pallow, he's your man. Believe me, I'm his biggest fan. Big Daddy, yeah. King of the Ring. Hang on, the bell just went ding, ding, ding. Here comes Haystacks on his way. And right behind him it's Johnny Saint, Cyanide Sid and Johnny Saint, Rollerball Rocco, Skull Murphy, and here comes Kinder Nagasaki. That's as far as I've got.
Wow.
That is brilliant. I'm laughing because it's so good. It's
so
good.
I know. That's track one on the album. That's tip of the iceberg, mate.
So is the whole album about wrestling?
Yeah, I think it probably will be. Yeah.
Okay. You know, Kendo Nagasaki is a drummer.
Yes, I do know, and his drum teacher, Lloyd Ryan, taught me how to play the drums.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
I'd go around there and I'd have drum lessons with Lloyd Ryan, and he'd sit there on his stool and talk to me for half an hour about Kendo Nagasaki. And I'm thinking, I'm wasting my time here. I'm 17 quid this is costing me, and I'm having half an hour about Kenbo Nagasaki, and I want to learn my paradiddles. Yeah, he used to dye his hair ginger. It's very strange, you know?
Let's take a
That
call.
is a
Let's
true
go.
story.
Yeah, no, I know it is. Let's go to line 2. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
You're through to Angelos.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Ian.
You've got your radio on?
Yeah, I'm just turning it down now. I am absolutely loving it this evening with all these people with their music. Absolutely fantastic. Me and my partner, we run like open mic nights and jamming nights in Tamworth in Staffordshire. And oh my God, I so want these guys when things get back on going again.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm sure they'll say yes to that. Just get in touch with the appropriate authorities.
They're absolutely bloody amazing, don't you think? I think they should deserve some sort of record contract or something. What do you reckon?
I definitely agree. Certainly the second bloke that sang, he should definitely get some sort of record contract, I think, and probably tour the world when all that's
brilliant. So how's it going anyway in quarantine?
Yeah, you know, it's okay. I'm missing sex. How are you getting on?
Well, sex is always something that you're going to bloody miss, isn't it, really?
It's going to be, yeah, I miss it.
Well, if you've got the internet, it's not so bad, is it, really?
Well, you say that, but, you know, it's only a single sausage, and I want something more. You know what I mean?
Well, if you've got a single sausage, then that's a sausage to play with, isn't it, really?
Well, that's all right. I suppose so. Thanks for
better than having no sausage or a sausage that's lost its skin, isn't it, really?
Oh.
I don't know. If I'm honest, I don't know. How are you finding it?
Well, it's all a bit of fun, really. You know, I love it. I just think life's so bloody fantastic being here all by myself.
You know what? Own, are you?
You know what? If you're all on your own, though, don't you think that you can actually get the phone on the internet without worrying about somebody else jumping in and enjoying yourself for a moment there?
I thought you was with your partner who ran the open mic nights in Tamworth.
Shut up! It's gone to bed. All right.
Oh right. So yeah, okay. You are.
No,
you're live on the line.
What's the joke here? But yeah, you know what? Right, Netflix. Sorry if I can't mention names of things on the radio. Isn't that good? They've got absolutely bloody fantastic bloody shit on there lately. Sorry, Ian, didn't mean to swear. Please forgive me.
Thing? That's okay, it doesn't matter. What's your favourite thing on Netflix?
Well, I have actually been watching, what's it called, Steve?
The Good Place and the Windsors.
The Good Place.
Steve is right next to you.
I thought he'd gone to bed.
It's like kind of mixing everything together, isn't it, really?
I don't understand what's going on here. You said Steve was asleep. He was on your own talking about having it off with people, and he's head on your shoulder.
Yeah, he was asleep on my shoulder. No.
Goodbye, Sharon. We don't like liars on this show. I'm afraid that was. No, we don't like that.
Here.
Little
no longer reliable.
Angelos, so you're doing this on Zoom? These shows?
Yes, we're doing them on Zoom.
Have you been porn spammed yet?
I hope not. I don't know. What is that?
It's when someone hijacks the meeting and starts broadcasting pornography.
No.
We had that. We did one and we had that.
Honestly, it was within a couple of minutes. All of a sudden, we're looking at someone's very private parts.
A sausage, yes.
Really? You've had that happen to you?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's not bad for a fiver.
When do you do them? When's your next one? Because I want in. I'm up for a fiver.
Next week it's Wednesday night, but we can't decide what time it's going to be.
Well, what are the options?
it could either be 8:30, 10, or 11, and we can't know which one to pick.
Well, why don't you pick 8:30, because then me and Catherine can join. If it's at 10 or 11, we can't join.
Why? Oh, of course, because you're on the radio.
Yeah.
So I speak to my people. Well, we was doing it on the Thursday night at 8:30, and people come, but it clashed a bit. It clashed a bit with the clapping for the NHS. So.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Hang on, how can it clap with the clapping's at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, they clap for 8 o'clock, then they're in for their dinner, then it's Netflix, and we're just getting squeezed out of the marketplace.
But hang on, you're doing it on Wednesday.
No, we was doing it on Thursday.
But now you're doing it on Wednesday.
Wednesday to improve our standings. Okay.
I think it's a good idea. And how much of the ticket fee goes towards the NHS?
Oh, a great deal of it, I'd have thought. I don't know. I'm not in charge of any of that. But, yeah, loads of it. Loads of it goes there.
And how do people find out where and when this is happening and get a ticket?
They go on their Twitter at Epithemiou or at Barry from Wood, and we will know many times over the next week what time it's on, where it's at, where you can get tickets, etc., and what you can to see. And if you want to ask a question, you can, and there's a facility for that to happen. So there's all sorts, all sorts.
Sounds very interactive, very interactive.
Oh, yeah, very interactive. And whilst you're actually watching the show, you can leave messages for us.
Oh.
So it's the future. It's the future of broadcasting.
This show is shit. How do I get a refund? Stuff like that.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff. There's hundreds of messages like that. But the fact is, you can't get one. So we're in clover.
Angelos, I love you so much. I think that I do not know why you hitched your wagon to that silly old sex maniac. I think he's dragging you down. He's pulling you off.
Other way round, I think it is. You know what I mean? I feel sorry for the geezer. No, I love him. I love him to bits. I love him.
We love him. He's been keeping the spirits up here.
Oh, he's a good man, isn't he?
All right, Angelos. Well, it's lovely to talk to you, my friend. You're welcome anytime. If you, I'll have a look out for your next tweet about the show, and we'll give it a good old plug on air.
Give it a plug. Let's boost them numbers, okay?
Let's get it up. Let's get it up as hard as we can.
Get it up, mate, and get it in.
We'll get everyone smashing your likes.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. Right, enjoy yourselves.
Stay safe, Angelos. Wash your hands.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, and everything else. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye now.
Put the phone down.
Bye.
You
Put the phone down.
say goodbye.
Put the phone down.
Bye.
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 He's gone now.
Bye.
He's gone. Nope,
Still
he's there.
there.
He's still there. Hello.
Okay, off I go. I'm away.
Bye-bye. If you
Bye-bye
put the
now.
phone down, then we can get on
Yes,
with the...
I'm doing that now. Bye-bye. Play some music, please.
He's gone.
This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
As soon as you're allowed to come round here again, as soon as your
Yeah.
mum says you can come round and play, we'll book... excuse me. We'll do a Zoom rabbit hole.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
We'll do a Zoom rabbit hole. 90 minutes, £6. And, we'll do that. I've got it all in my head. I can see it now. So, as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Please. 0344 499 1000, late night alternative on Talk Radio. Every Friday during the lockdown, we're going to be taking calls straight to air. It's kind of just licking the tip of our fingers, sucking the tip of our finger and holding it up in the air to get a rough idea of the direction. What was that?
Me sucking the tip of my finger.
Didn't sound like you were sucking it with your mouth. There we go, exactly. And get a rough idea of where the mood of the nation is. It's not definitive. It's not necessarily that accurate, but I think it gives us it gives us a vague idea, and you can phone up and talk about anything. You can make silly noises. You can rail off. There's a couple of things we don't really want to address, but maybe we'll deal with those if and when they pop up. 0344 499 1000. The way it works is, I see a call on the screen. I touch the screen and go line 3. You're on the wireless. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you're on the air.
Oh, hey, how's it going? I was hoping to bring some sanity to this whole debate about demographics and whatnot.
What do you mean by demographics?
Well, you know how everyone's been calling up about demographics over the last few months or whatnot.
What do you mean by demographics specifically? Demographics is a broad term. What do you mean?
Yeah, so people have been...
Dump 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Let's go to line, and thank you, Amy. You got it. You got it. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Hello, line 1.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Oh, hello, Ian. It's Rob from Hampton.
Hello, Rob from Hampton. How's your Hampton?
Well, it's flaccid at the moment, but never mind.
There we go.
Anyway, I'm talking about lockdown stuff and what we were doing in lockdown.
Yes.
I've just written 2 children's books, and they're called Roaring Harlow's Time Travelling Taxi.
Okay.
And they're about a Bedouin Terrier and a Chihuahua that go back in a London taxi and look at key sort of people in British history.
Oh.
One's been published already. Ideal for kids of about 4 to 7. Pictures in it and stuff like that.
Sounds
and
great.
I'm just really trying to get it out there, Ian. I've done 100 pilot series that sold like anything.
Yeah.
And I work with sort of kids out the system sort of thing.
Yes.
And it's a brilliant book, and I really want to know how to get the book out there.
It's tough, isn't it? I've had too much cheese. I was eating cheese before the show, and I've got really bad cheese digestion. I don't know. I mean, you mentioned it here, but I don't know what good that would do. It's hard selling anything these days. I came third on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, but when I stream on Twitch, I get about 76 viewers. 76! And I had an audience of 12 million just 2.5 years ago. So... I don't know. I mean, you can tell people where they can buy it now. Will that sell you any copies? I honestly don't know.
It would. Yeah, I mean, that would. But I mean, I'd love to send you a book. If you could give me an address to send you a book. Honestly, if you saw the first series in the book, I mean, the first one is about Alfred and the Great. The second one is about Boadicea, and it's all to do with bullying as well. So every book's got a sort of a moral. So the first one about King Alfred is about how it's important to read and write. Of course, Alfred was able to read and write, and that's how he, defeated the Danes.
Listen, you can send it to the Talk Radio studios, but I won't get it for months because there's no one there to send stuff on to me. And honestly, I don't know if I do get sent books from time to time, and unless it's something that grabs me, unless it's about 1967 or video games, I don't always, I very rarely open them, is the point that I'm trying to say, because books can be really hit and miss. And while I'm sure this is awesome and is wonderful, the chances of me opening it and reading it, honestly, being honest with you, Rob, because I don't want to bullshine you and go, yeah, send it to me, man, I love it.
Fine,
honestly, I'm probably not going to open it. And what I tend to do is when I have a little clear out of books, I find loads of books I've been sent, and I go, let's take these to the charity shop.
No, I mean, this one, Ian, I mean, if I sent you it, you'd look at it. It is that good.
I don't know if you... Well...
Honestly, it is that good.
But everyone thinks that about their book or their CD.
I know, Ian.
I'm being as honest as I can in telling you that when I get sent stuff, very rarely do I look at it, unless it's stuff that I specifically asked for.
Could I send you it on a Twitter?
What, a book?
with a a Twitter with a web page about it and stuff like that. And if you liked it, then you could pick it up. It's very good for home learning and stuff like that. It's really good for that, Ian.
Home learning. Listen, I'm going to say no. I'm going to let you plug the book. I'm going to say no. I'm no. But if you want to tell people where they can get it.
Yep.
Go on. Do it.
Okay, so you go to Rory, www.roryandharlows,
yes,
which is RORY HARLOWS .co.uk, and it's a fantastic book. Lots of morals in it.
Morals.
Well.
Rob, listen, I wish you the very best of luck. Thank you very much. 03444991000, line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hi.
Hello.
I've got a joke for you.
Oh, okay, let's have it.
What kind of bees produce milk?
What kind of bee produces milk? Kath, do you know this? What kind of bee? I don't know. What kind of what kind of bee produces milk?
Boobies.
Boobies! Blimey! Flipping heck! Outrageous! Off you go. 03444991000. An excellent joke. But from someone way too young to be telling jokes like that. This is the Late Night Alternative, weeknights from 10 on Talk Radio.
Late Night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Someone whose Twitter avatar is a picture of Boris Johnson.
Okay.
And their Twitter description is ex-Labour, but can't be putting up with their, spelt wrong, crap. Now learning the truth. Boris is right. Brexit is not far enough. Build a wall. They've just tweeted me. Would you like to hear what they've just tweeted me?
No, probably not, but go on.
Can't believe how your... This was 8 minutes ago. Can't believe how your presenter, Iain Lee, talks to his callers. Just had someone on with clear mental issues, and he talks to him like he's a kid, telling him to put the phone down like he's telling him off. He's talking about Angelos.
Oh, dear.
And then instead of putting disgusting, he's put discussing.
Oh, dear. Oh, bless him.
That made me laugh so much.
Bless
that
him.
made me laugh. Was I too polite with that guy about the book?
No, I think you were kind, but let's be honest, it's not going to get picked up for months, if that, and,
It's not going to get read by me. And also, I don't like giving my kids homebrew books in case they're rubbish. Sure, that guy's book is great, but if it's a homebrew book, if it's a homebrew book, a lot of them are rubbish, and I don't want to give my kids something that is rubbish.
The other thing is that in this business there is a lot of BS, and people tell you they'll do things when they won't, and it gives you hope, and then you realise, they just didn't want to say no. So much kinder to just be honest and say, I'm probably not going to get around to beating it. Good luck, but it's probably not going to happen.
03444991000. Let's have a go and see where these go. Amy, standing by as you were. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
On the wireless?
You're on the wireless.
Oh, I was just hoping to hear more of that track that the young gentleman sung about lockdown. I'm sure he had a few more verses. It was absolutely amazing.
The one about the guy that was on the boat.
Yeah, I mean,
it was good, wasn't it?
Fantastic. The toilet roll, and we're on the dole, and we can't see everyone, and we just want to say hello. And that was absolutely a track in the making.
Yeah, it was a track in the making. It was wonderful. I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, that's all he gave us. I'd love to hear more.
You cut him off because about his electric guitar. I've got a recorder and a trombone.
I didn't cut him off. He finished.
Oh, I'm sure he's got more verses. He was just getting into that.
Well, he's welcome to call up if he has got more verses. Thank you very much. Let's go to line 4. There was a little delay when I clicked the button tonight. Isn't that funny? Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Let's go to line 5. Why is my keyboard not working so well? Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm ringing up about the lockdown. I'm having absolutely fantastic lockdown.
Tell me why it's so fantastic.
Well, it's wonderful because I do a lot of singing, and by not going out to noisy pubs, my voice is feeling healthy. I'm getting the impulse to sing. I'm learning lovely music. Because normally I do a class every Monday, and of course it's been cancelled because of the martial law light lockdown, whatever we call it. And so I can't do the class.
Hang on, Kathleen. It's not martial law.
No, a bit of exaggeration on my part. Bit of dramatic, poetic license, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but because you were playing, I'm sorry, I was a bit caught out unawares. I thought I was expecting. But yeah. So you had music playing earlier on. So I thought that was the subject. So I thought I'd ring in about that.
Okay. Well, would you like to sing for us? Let's hear your perfectly.
Well, no, not really. But I just thought I'd tell you that
that you do. You phoned up to tell us that you do sing.
I know,
you won't
it's
sing.
stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a bit. Okay, pretend I didn't say that, but yes, I have actually been looking at me. I did actually practice a bit before coming on, but then
what kind of stuff do you sing? Songs?
Well, I'm doing. What we do is we do classical music, and so we have a different theme every term. So last term it was spring, so I learnt something by Schubert, and we normally do classical music and very well-known composers, Mozart, Beethoven, Schubert, and things like that. In September, we had a theme of autumn and winter, so I sang something by Strauss. And, so I just love classical music, European culture.
Dump. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Well done, Catherine. I was so bored. I was
wondering where the fake voice was going to take us, and I did suspect.
I know. I was so bored. I just dumped off. Yes, line 1.
Oh, hello. It's Sharon's partner. I woke up and I heard improper sausage use coupled with internet porn. I mean,
yes.
And you lied to the nation. It was quite disgraceful, I've got to say.
It's outrageous, isn't it?
You cut it off and you taught for a lesson.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm here to discuss music in lockdown. The amount of talented musicians who've been displaying their talents over Facebook and different platforms has been fantastic in England.
Great, thanks very much for your call. 03444991000 is the telephone number. I've got a great song to play you in a minute, Catherine. I sent it to Scott. I deliberately didn't send it to you because I wanted to play it to you on the air. It's Mike Love of the Beach Boys has done a lockdown song. And I think it's the best thing that anyone from the Beach Boys has ever done.
Oh, now that is a proud boast.
Scott dubbed it Coronamo. It is incredible. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Yeah. Aww.
Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, Ian.
Joke! That was a joke. Hey, Alistair, how you doing, mate?
I'm all right. I just thought I'd give you a ring because last night and tonight got some weird callers in there.
The world is in a weird place. The world is in a very, very strange place. I have to say, for anyone who's new to this show, we love everybody phoning up, but we do operate. We've got a 14-second delay. Let me just explain. I know you know this, Alistair, but we've got a 14-second delay, and it's there because if someone swears or is libelous. Amy, who is in the studio, I'm at home and Kathy's at home. Amy's in the studio, has got a button and she can press it and it drops 7 seconds of radio, okay? And then she will cut you off. If she presses it twice, it gets rid of 14 seconds of radio. So what that means is, If you say something, if you swear or you libel someone, the only people that hear it are me, Kath, and Amy. That's it. And now, if you're happy to broadcast half a sentence to me, Kath, and Amy, then you're very, very welcome to call up. If you're hoping to get it on the radio, it won't work. But never mind. Anyway, yes, Alistair.
Yeah, well, I haven't got anything specifically, although I have a dream. You know, after Monday, right, I was dreaming that you, me and Catherine could go out to a club.
Here we go. Swingers.
What do you think?
Swingers. You want to go to a swinging club?
I mean, a disco. What do you think, Catherine?
A disco? What, we're going to go in a time-travelling taxi?
If there is one.
I will politely suggest what I said to the guy that written the book. Nah, I don't go to discos. What on earth are you talking about?
No. Well, I've just, I'm just... Yeah. I was gutted I missed your show. Well, it wasn't the show. But I'm hoping that the rescheduled one will go ahead.
I've got a feeling that none of these rescheduled shows will happen. I think we're in this for 12 months at least in terms of there being no live experiences.
Yeah.
I just don't see what's going to change. I don't see what is going to change.
Well, the only thing is as you, I think, correctly maybe suggest, is if Boris Johnson's backers want to restart the economy because of all the money stuff, then, even though it might be dangerous for everybody else, maybe that may start. But
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know what is going on, but the world is a crazy place right now, and that's
anyway,
just the way it goes.
You two have a great weekend. And,
thank you, mate.
I'll speak to you Monday.
Nice to talk to you. See you later on. Yes, I will speak to you on Monday. Big day on Monday, but just get through the weekend. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, my lovely. How are you?
Horny.
Oh, lovely. I love it. Anyway, my lovely, I've been hearing your wonderful, exotic voice, very sexual, very, very stimulating. Are you there still?
Oh, God, please.
You know who it is, don't you?
Yes, I do. It's love in ya. Love in ya.
Loving your grace, actually. Loving your grace.
Love in ya.
In your grace.
Do you know something, Ian? It really is so relieving, you're satisfying to hear your voice, actually, honestly.
Of course it is.
Because you will sound as crazy as me.
Oh, whoa, shit. Whoa. Hang on a second. What the hell are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say, you're not the norm of the norm. You definitely think out of the box, and that is why I love you, Ian.
Yeah, okay.
Does that make sense, my lovely?
It does make sense, my darling. It really does make sense, my darling, and I love you.
Can I just interrupt you, because I think you need to hear this as well.
Okay.
I only wish to God that there was a lot more of you around.
Oh, so do I. I'd make love to all of them.
Oh, I would love it. I would dearly love it.
You'd watch it, would you? Yeah.
No, I would be in it.
Oh, my God, yes. Right up to your elbows.
Anyway, my lovely, how are you?
All right, Lavinia, thank you for your call. 0344 499 1000.
Anyone else wants to ring 0898 Grey Growlers, you know the number.
Hang on a minute, I need to get a pen and paper here. Let me just get a pen and paper, because there's too many of them to remember. Right. Yes, line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Vin.
Hello, what's your name?
It's Vinny.
It's not Vinny.
Yes.
Oh, it is Vinny. Yeah, go on. What do you want?
Oh, I just called in to see how you were.
I'm fine, thank you, Vinny. It's a surprise to hear from you.
Yeah, I just thought thinking about you.
What were you doing while you were thinking about me?
Oh, nothing. I think I saw you on TV or something.
No.
Just, well, yeah, something like that.
No.
And thought, how you doing?
Yeah.
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 Good.
Okay. How's your mum?
Are you doing good? Yeah, she's alright.
How's lockdown?
Yeah, it's good. I was sick, actually. I'm not sure if I had corona, but I'm better now.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is like an ex-girlfriend phoning up. It's awkward. It's nice. It's part of it is nice. It's like 30% nice, 70% awkward.
Anyway, I thought it's a long time since I called in.
Yeah,
I think you had a bit of a falling out.
We did have a falling out. Yeah, you were a dick. Yes.
Oh yeah, I was probably. I just wanted to. Thought might as well apologise for being a dick.
Vinny. I accept your apology. It's good to have you back, man. I missed you, and I feel bad that we fell out.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe we haven't met for quite a while. Maybe one day we'll meet again.
Well, thank God lockdown prevents that for the next 3 years. But you will be, you will be more than welcome to call in, and it's nice to hear your voice, man. Thank you for what you said.
Recently, just to let you know, I'm a dad now.
Okay, wow. You've done it with a woman, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, and what baby have you had? What type of baby?
A boy.
Okay, and what's your baby boy called?
Munch.
Lance Munch. Mance.
V with a V.
Vance.
V-A-N.
Your baby boy is called Vance. And how old is Vance?
About 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks. And what was his birth date?
April 4th.
Okay. Well, and how much did he weigh?
Serious. I know you're surprised, but
how much did Vance weigh?
About 3.5 kilos.
Okay, I don't know. Okay. Well, that's great news, Vinny. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Take care, Vinny. You have a nice baby. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
So, Catherine, we've had some great isolation lockdown songs. We've had Isolation by Stephen Page. You coming to the gig tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
So excited, man. So excited. We'll see each other because we'll be able to see each other's cameras and stuff and wave.
Is that right? Oh, God, I have to put some clothes on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make an effort. I like dressing up for it. I like making an effort. And there has been Imani's song, and I can't think what. We're all in this together by Imani.
Yes.
And then I saw Mike Love, the lyricist for the Beach Boys, and he's often maligned. Michael Love, he has recorded a song called "This Too Shall Pass." It is the greatest lockdown song I've ever heard. We're going to play it, okay? And then we're going to play it again and deconstruct the lyrics, all right? You're going to love this, Catherine. Really pay attention, okay?
Right.
This is Mike Love. This was dropped today. This too shall pass.
We all remember when school is out was a cause for celebrations. Nobody ever even thought about closing down entire nations. Washing hands and wearing masks, and it's not even Halloween. Shaking hands is a thing of the past due to social distancing. People are wondering how long it'll last. As the saying goes, this too shall pass. Well, I believe the best is yet to come. So let's get back to having fun, fun, fun in the sun. In the meantime, people, there can be no doubt. Lots of folks deserve a big shout out. First First responders and the National Guard, doctors and nurses all working real hard. It's kinda like a viral Super Bowl, so do unto others, it's good for the soul. All 50 states with a unified goal. God bless America, that's how we roll. People are wondering how long it'll last. As the saying goes, this too shall pass. Well, I believe the best is yet to come. So let's get back to having fun, fun, fun in the sun. We're turning lemons into lemonade. Just be cautious, don't be afraid. Do what the doctors recommend. The sooner we do, this pandemic will end. People are wondering how long it'll last. As the saying goes, this too shall pass. Well, I believe the best is yet to come. So let's get back to having fun, fun, fun in the sun. To having fun, fun, fun in the sun.
Isn't that the greatest thing you've ever heard in your life?
What's Grandad doing in the shed all day? Well, the first time the fun came in, I thought it was you.
So, well, we've had a couple of comments on YouTube. Someone saying that sounds like Nick Rivers. I don't know if you get the reference. Have you ever seen Top Secret?
No.
With Val Kilmer?
No.
Nick. Oh, it's brilliant. It's Airplane. I think it was before Airplane. It's him playing like a heartthrob 60s pop singer who gets recruited to be a spy. It's brilliant. Oh, the Top Secret is a wonderful film. And someone said, "Is it that bloke on the boat?" So let's just go through some of the highlights. It's honestly, I love it so much. Let's go through some of the highlights of This Too Shall Pass by Mike Love of the Beach Boys. Here we go.
We all remember when school is out was a cause for celebrations.
Well, we all remember, there we go, straight in, the old Beach Boys line of school, singing about school. We all remember, he's 79 years old though, Catherine.
Yeah.
We all remember when school was out, was a time for celebrations.
Nobody ever even thought about closing down entire nations.
Why would anyone think about closing down entire nations? Why would anyone ever consider that before this?
Washing hands and wearing masks, and it's not even Halloween.
Of course, the famous Halloween tradition of washing your hands, and we're just doing it every day of the week now. We don't care whether it's Halloween or not.
Shaking hands is a thing of the past due to social distancing.
And there it is! There's the genius. There's the genius behind the lyrics to Good Vibrations and California Girls.
It's not even Halloween.
Here we go.
Shaking hands is a thing of the past due to social distancing.
It's like he's singing Do the Watusi. Do the social distancing.
Is he saying a thing of the past, do the social distancing?
He's saying,
or is he saying
shaking hands is a thing of the past. Okay. Do the social distancing. I'm sorry, I didn't think you'd be the one not understanding the simple message. Shaking hands is a thing of the past. Do the social distancing. So we're socially distancing ourselves.
Oh, do the social distancing. I thought I heard scene.
Social distance
scene.
Okay, no.
Shaking hands is a thing of the past due to social distancing.
With respect, if you weren't clicking your fingers along and if you could just remove your tongue ever so slightly from your cheek, I think you might be able to understand the lyrics a little better, okay?
People are wondering how long it'll last. As the saying goes, this too shall pass. Well, I believe the best is yet to come. So let's get back to having fun, fun, fun in the sun.
we go. Verse 2.
In the meantime, people, there can be no doubt. Lots of folks deserve a big shout out.
In the meantime, people, there can be no doubt. Lots of folks deserve a big shout out. Everyone on the chat who's saying seen heard it wrong.
First responders and the National Guard. Doctors and nurses all working real hard.
Okay, so that's a great message. You can't argue with that, can you, Kath?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
It's kind of like a viral Super Bowl.
Whoa, no, come on.
Whoa. Let me just hear that again. Hang on.
Working real hard. It's kind of like a viral Super Bowl.
How?
It's kind of like... so this coronavirus, what is it? Well, it's kind of like a viral Super Bowl. Say what now? He goes on to explain...
So do unto others, it's good for the soul.
No, he doesn't. Okay, fine. It's kind of like a viral Super Bowl.
All 50 states with a unified goal. God bless America, that's how we roll.
Well,
yes, lads!
Well, strictly speaking, they haven't got a unified goal, have they really? Because
Well,
some of
they
the states don't believe that the virus
No.
is a problem.
In some states, you're allowed to go bowling from tomorrow. While in New York, they're closing the schools for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Also, let's remember the mayor of Vegas said about 2 weeks ago that she was willing for her city to be a test site for herd immunity, but she wouldn't be joining in because she's got a family.
Yes.
People are wondering how long it'll last.
As the saying goes, this too shall pass.
Well, I believe the best is yet to come. So let's get back
To having fun in the sun.
We're turning lemons into lemonade. Just be cautious, don't be afraid.
Okay, we're turning lemons into lemonade, all right? He's trying to make the best out of what's going on. Just be cautious, all right? Don't be afraid. That's a lovely message. Just be cautious. Don't be afraid. That's sensible advice.
Do what the doctors recommend. The sooner we do, this pandemic will end.
He knows.
That's the line. That's the line for me that makes me think this is maybe Brian wasn't the genius in the Beach Boys. Maybe it was Mr. Michael Stanley Love. Here we go.
Do what the doctors recommend. The sooner we do, this pandemic will end.
That's a great line.
Yeah. Who'd have thought the word pandemic would be in a rock and roll song?
Grab pussy.
Why did love
Oh.
People are wondering
Why did it last? As the saying goes, this too shall pass.
Well, I believe the best is yet to come. So let's get back
To having fun in the sun.
to having
Fun in the sun. I genuinely, I think that's brilliant. I went in expecting it to be awful, and halfway through it, I went, "Oh my god, this is actually, this is actually amazing." That's the best. That is the best lockdown song we've had so far, and we've had 3.
And what is
We've
the
had
title of
3.
this particular tome?
This Too Shall Pass by Mike Love. Oh gosh, we went on about that for ages. Let's take some calls straight to air in a second. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Do you fancy a go at this, Kath?
At what?
Taking some phone
straight
calls
to
on a
air?
phone-in show? Yeah, I fancy a go. I'm feeling confident. I've got pen and
Alright,
paper
yeah, of
now.
course.
Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, line 3.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hello, Ian. It's Emery. How are you doing?
I'm very well, Emery. What can we do for you?
Oh, I've just not called in a while, and I was just going to say again, thank you very much for the doing the job again, because it's brilliant. And all the racists that were calling up earlier, what idiots they are.
Yep.
Just
disgusting, isn't it? How people would.
What have you called in for?
Well, I just called in to see how you two are doing because, you're
I'm
doing
fine.
your
I've got
radio.
terrible indigestion. I've had decaf cough. I had a big plate of cheese before I came on. How are you doing, Boyley? I've not really spoken to you much today.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I've had one of those days where I've just sort of got on with stuff, and all of a sudden it's
Any lockdown tips?
Sorry? Any lockdown tits? No, not tips. Tips of tits. No, tips. But no. I'm enjoying lockdown. I'm enjoying it. I'm reading. Got the boys here. The boys are going back tomorrow lunchtime, so I'm probably going to have a doze. I've booked 2 events for the weekend. I've bought a ticket to see Stephen Page do a concert, 10 o'clock Saturday night. Great. Yeah. And I've ordered a roast from the local pub for 3 o'clock Sunday. Perfect. And just having one thing a day to look forward to is helping.
Is it? Well, all of our local restaurants and that are starting to open for takeaways and that, and I think that's pretty good because it means you can support the local businesses, etc.
Yeah.
Can I plug my Twitter?
Why?
I haven't got that many followers.
I'm lucky. 03444991000 is the telephone number. Let's go to line 1. Good evening, line 1. You're on the wireless.
It's Dredge here. I've got some possible...
Prove it! Prove it! Show me your papers. You know this, Dredge. These are lockdown times. We need the evidence. I told you this before, man.
Everybody wants to be Dredge these days. How do we know where the real one is?
Okay, let me think. Right. It's John Peel here on your nation's favourite and Sessions from the Fall, as usual.
I've got I've got it, Dredge. I've got the show for you. Thank you, Catherine, for the inspiration. I've got the TV show that's going to launch you to... You're getting retweeted by Danny Baker. Well done. Well done. Well done. I've got the TV show for you. It's called Everybody's Dredge. And basically, you play every single character in it. It would be easy to do now with computers. You play everybody, and if there's like a crowd scene, everybody looks like you, and then you walk past like a flower in a park, and the camera kind of zooms in on the flower, and it's your face in the middle of the flower, and you look down and there's a dog, and it's your face on the dog. Everybody's Dredge.
I've actually done a sketch on YouTube that is not dissimilar to that.
Oh, God. What did you call him for, Dredge?
I've got some possible lyrics for a Might Love B-side to that song.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah? Here we go. It's called, my idea is called Do the Social Distancing.
And it's do the social distancing, not seen, isn't it? Like the idiots are saying.
It is distancing.
Thank you.
Distancing. Yeah.
Thank you.
So this could be this could be the B-side.
Yes.
Do the social distancing, it's so much fun. Go out and buy the single, make it number 1. Ooh. I say go out and buy it, but I mean stay in. Come on and do the social distancing.
So you've done. So you think his B-side should be an advert for the A-side, done in exactly the same tune as the A-side.
Yeah.
I don't know if there've been any examples of that ever happening before, but
it's clever because it's like the journalism thing. When you're reading the news, you're supposed to tell them again, and then tell them you've told them, and that's kind of what we're doing there with the B-side. Excellent.
I think it could work, Dredge. I think it could work. How are you doing today, man? How's your head going?
How's my head going? I've actually had an okay day today. I've had an okay day. I haven't done a lot like most people, but generally it's been all right. It's been all right, and I'm getting through it, up and down. You know, the whole thing.
I find if I can aim to have one thing a day, that really helps. And if I don't do that one thing, I don't beat myself up about it.
Did you say you try and do one thing a day?
I try and aim to have one sort of thing that I can tick off a day, yeah. And if I don't do that thing, I don't beat myself. I did a little bit of gardening today. I say gardening, Dredge. I got some old pots out in the garden that I kind of inherited from the lady that lived here before, and I emptied the dirt out, and I got some new dirt, and I put it in, and I put some plants in, and I planted some plants and some seeds. And then I had a hose, and I watered them. And, you know, not a big thing. It took 45 minutes, but that to me was like, I've done something. I've created something today.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
If I can think of one joke a day, I feel like I've definitely done something. Like I came up with something today which is, I could use in the future. I was so bored during the coronavirus that I mowed the lawn, glued it all back on again, and then mowed it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. You see, if that's your day's work, you should be very, very happy with that.
I am very, very happy with that. Nice. By the way, I've seen Top Secret.
Yeah.
And it is better than Airplane.
Oh.
I haven't seen it for years. I wonder if it will stand the test of time. I know the music in it is great. I wonder if the soundtrack.
The theme tune is a Beach Boys parody called "How Silly Can You Get?"
How silly can you get? Ooh yeah. How silly can you get? I went to I went to Paris in France. I found a little romance down along the boulevard. I wonder if it's not.
You see, that could act as your new theme tune.
Yeah, it's not. Let me see if it's on YouTube. The songs are great. Top Secret songs. Let's have a little. Oh, there's a vinyl album. Hang on a minute. This is the Beach Boys medley, I think. Hang on. This is great. Here we go.
If everybody had a 12 gauge and a surfboard too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Val Kilmer.
See him shooting and surfing. Here to Malibu.
Shooting and surfing.
Because it's totally bitchin'. Riding waves to glass clay pigeons. And it's so neat you can ski while you're riding up.
It's totally bitchin', why riding waves and blasting pigeons. I mean, it's a great...
all day. First wave, don't get tired. Second wave, aim higher. Third wave, pull it higher. Surfing, it's alright. We're waxing down our surfboard.
Hang on, this is How Silly Can You Get? Wow, look, here we go. This is great.
Everybody.
I found a little romance down walking down the boulevard.
I know I should have been good. I never thought that I would. Double crossing, baby, cross my heart. Put a little rockin' and a little wine. Start me thinking about a little Valentine. What's a lonely boy to do? She looks so fine.
How silly can you get? Oh yeah, how silly can you get?
Ooh yeah, I never ever meant to stay. Wish you looked at me that way. When I was young and carefree, made me forget. How silly can you get? Yeah, yeah. How silly can you get? Ooh yeah, I didn't mean it all the time. I don't know who took out the line. I only know she's in my arms home tonight. I woke next day on my own.
There we go. It's a good old film. It's got to be. I might watch that this weekend.
It's still funny. My favourite joke in it is there's an enormous close-up of a telephone.
Yeah.
And this guy picks it up and then he realises it's just a really big phone.
Yeah. And Omar Sharif's in it, isn't he? Novelty goods, souvenirs. That's all I really remember of him. Yeah. And he said, would you like to buy this fake doggy doo-doo? And it turns out it's a real doggy doo-doo. And that's all I really remember. It's a very, very silly film. Drake, nice to talk to you. Thank you. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Let's try, just writing down a few phone numbers here, which is always handy. Let's try line 5. 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, line 5.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Hello. I just wanted to congratulate the...
Let's go to line 7. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello there, Ian. How are you?
Go to line 4. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
What's that mean?
Could be. You going to say anything or not bother?
Can you hear me?
Unfortunately, yes. Probably for not much longer.
I didn't think I would get through because I was waiting for about half an hour. I was just wanting to
No,
congratulate
you weren't. You
Vinny
weren't.
on
You.
his baby.
Bye-bye. Thank you. You weren't waiting for her. Listen, I'm better. Thank you, Amy. Let me know when it's back. I'm better than all of you, right? So when you say, I've been waiting for half an hour, I can see you've been waiting for 1 minute and 17 seconds. Okay, guys?
Also, we can hear your verbal run-up.
Let's take a break.
Ian and I have both done better calls than you have ever.
This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Thank you, Amy. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello. How are we doing?
What do you want?
I'm back because I've been instructed to call you back.
Oh, you're the boat guy.
Yeah, I am the boat guy, yeah. And I'll give you my story. I've been on the boat for 7 weeks because my wife is high risk with my daughter at home, and all I can do is drop shopping off at the doorstep. So that's my story.
Thank you.
And I feel I was cut short earlier. You didn't.
Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. Shut up. You played your song. You weren't cut short. Everyone gets cut off. Shut up. Shut up. You did your song. You did your song.
I didn't.
You played your song on your electric guitar.
I did not play my song. I played one verse and one chorus.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care you got to drop your...
Rude? Why
because you played your song. Everyone gets cut off. I didn't even speak to you.
Who spoke to me then?
This is how thick you are. You don't even know who spoke to you. And you're saying my friend told you to phone you up?
You can't even tell me who spoke to me.
I can. I refuse to tell you. I refuse to tell you.
Spoke to me. Why?
God, you're thick. You think that my friend told... Do you want a conversation or do you want to get cut off again?
Hey, yeah, I'll have a conversation.
Right, shut up then. Shut up. You think my friend... Do you want a conversation or do you want to get cut off? It's your choice.
Right, go on, carry on.
You said my friend told you to phone you. Who was the friend?
The friend, his name is Rob Wilshire.
I've no idea who that is. Never heard of him.
He's a friend of Iain Lee.
I'm Iain Lee. I've never heard of him.
Right, well, he knows you.
No, he don't. Well, he may know me. I'm a celebrity. I'm famous. So he probably does know me.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
I don't know him. He is not a friend of mine.
Right, well, he says he knows you.
Well, he's a liar. He's a liar.
Right, okay, he's a liar. Right, I'm not being rude.
You've had your song. We played your song. We heard it. You didn't speak to me. You spoke to someone else, but you were on air. You didn't even listen to the show. That's how rude you are. We heard your song and your crappy electric guitar.
Yeah, but you interrupted several times.
I didn't. It wasn't me. You didn't speak to me.
Who did I speak to?
Angelos Epithemiou.
Right, okay, fine. Okay, now I'm speaking to you.
Yes, but you're speaking to me angry at the way Angelos Epithemiou spoke to you.
Pardon? I'm not angry.
You phoned up angry that we cut you off and we kept interrupting your song. Everyone gets cut off. Everyone gets cut off.
I told you my...
Oh! Amy, I'm assuming you didn't need me to say the word dump there.
No, I didn't.
Apologies. Thank you, Amy. Apologies to everybody on YouTube who will have heard that swear word. We don't like swearing. We certainly don't encourage it. So I apologise if anybody was offended by that. That was... I mean, he's right. I am effing rude, but why do I care about his story, Kath? Why would I care? We've all got stories.
Well, some people feel like they're entitled to come on and hold forth until they're ready to go, and unfortunately they don't understand how the show works. Normally, it's people who haven't listened to the show, and in this case, it was someone who's not listened to the show.
Yeah, very, very.
Also, who's claiming to know you?
Who's Rob Wilshire? I'm going to find this scumbag and whip his butt. Let's try some of these. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, line 1.
Ian. Hello, is that Ian?
344-499-1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. What are you doing this weekend, Boyley, while that builds up?
I am doing... Well, I've got the Stephen Page concert tomorrow, of course.
I can't wait. It's going to be so good.
Yeah, I'm going to
You having a little glass of wine? You bring a little glass of wine?
I might do.
Yes, I'll have some fizzy pop.
I might have a little dance.
Yeah.
Depending on the mood.
Yeah. I was doing a lot of applauding and a lot of punching the air and singing along very, very loudly. And I think I might have a little boogie as well.
Yeah, all right then. Well, will our boxes be near each other? Will I have to keep...
The boxes are going nowhere near each other. I'm doing the social distancing.
Oh, right, okay. Well, all right, well, we can have a dance in separate boxes. It's all good.
What else you got? What are you doing Sunday?
Sunday... Well, I've got my shopping coming... No, I've got my shopping to pick up tomorrow. Sunday, I will be eating the shopping. I mean, I've got no further plans than that. Probably stopping in. I managed to get some admin done this week that I've been putting off for about 3 weeks. My accounts from my accountant were dropped off today. Not my problem anymore. Well, until they come back. I'm gonna hang out here.
I did a little bit of gardening today, and I've never gardened. I hate it. In the past, I've disliked it, but I did some. I've got a big patch of bare lawn that I've been trying to seed, and I finally managed to rake it. And I bought a hose and I seeded it. And I was hosing it this morning, and there was about 30 pots of various sizes that the old lady here had left, and some were full of mould. And there's two I think that might have something still worth rehabilitating.
Yeah.
I threw a load of pots away. I emptied a load. And I've planted 2 clitoris.
No.
And what are they?
Clematis.
That might be it. Yeah, that sounds better. And I have planted some. So I planted them as little plants, little baby plants, plantlings. And I've put some wildflower seeds. This is all my friend. What's his name? The gardener guy. I can never remember his
Skinny Jean Gardner.
Skinny Jean Gardner. Who's been advising me. And he said, clitoris and wildflower, they're really easy. They're really easy. So I've planted some.
I've never been able to grow a clematis successfully. It's a bit tricky. They've got to have shady roots and faces in the sun. But
I was told it was quite straightforward.
Also, that reminds me of a time when my sister came back with an unusual smear test result, and she said to my mum, "I'm a bit worried about it." And my mum went, "Oh no, you've not got clematis, have you?"
Imagine if it was growing there. Let's go to the phone number that ends 760. Hello, 760.
Oh, hi Ian, how are you doing?
Very well.
I wanted to talk about McDonald's.
Why?
I'm not happy that they're opening in 2 weeks.
Don't go.
Well, look, the reason I wanted to bring it up is because obviously it's been terrible that we've had the virus, you know,
and
obviously
it's been terrible.
It's been, yeah. Look, I mean. Look,
by the way, can I just say 760? Can I just say, my alarm is flashing like Billy-O,
The one you have by your bed, or?
No. I've got a great bullshine alarm. I've got a great one. And it is flashing like Billy-O. So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, right? But as soon as you cross that line, you get cut off and what you say gets dumped and no one hears it.
Well, that'd be a big shame.
Wouldn't it?
No, look, what I wanted to say.
What do you really want to say? What do you really want to say?
I just wanted to have a chat.
About?
McDonald's.
I don't believe you. What do you really want to say? 44 dump 0344 499 1000. I can just tell, Catherine, as you can. Here's the thing. I can hear you.
Tell you what's telling.
Go on.
Hello, is that Ian? Because I don't recognise your voice.
Yeah.
Also, no mention of my name whatsoever.
Also, I can hear you. I can hear you go. Just for
well,
that's the sound of my bullshine alarm is.
Bless them. It's the run-up to, I'm going to do something really bad. I'm a bit nervous about it, but I'm showing off to my friends. And I've heard it a lot.
Got a lovely list of phone numbers. 6943 6230 2394 8760 8994. Got a lovely, lovely list of phone numbers here, guys. A lovely list. Let's try... Let's try line 2. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Good evening there, Ian. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Yes. What's your name?
My name is Norman. Norman.
Why does
Day.
it say Norman? Why does it say Harry on my screen?
Because I've already been on air before.
Dump, 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 dump.
Oh, bless him, trying to sound like a grown-up.
Let's go to line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hi. Is that Kath and or Ian?
Dump. I know it's you, Gafford, but still.
But still, dump.
I was going to say it's Dredge here, but I can't prove it. But, and I'm afraid I don't have anything to sing for you, but later on I will be reading from my latest book.
But listen, we cut you off all the time, right? You're the most cut-off caller ever, and you've never felt the need to phone up and tell me your story as a direct result of it, have you?
I've never felt I mean, I think there may have been in the early days when I used to realise, I used to think, oh, I got cut off and I still had stuff to say. But then you realise very quickly that's because you're on this end of the phone and I'm on the other end of the phone. They've got things to do.
Everyone gets cut off, guys.
Yeah, but the problem is it's people ringing up who feel that they're entitled to be on, of course, but also they don't know the tone of the show, they don't really care about the tone of the show, they don't care about the impact they have on the rest of the show, and that's the problem. And that's why they don't stay on.
And I think at the moment people are desperate sometimes to even get their own voice heard because of the time of what's going on. So some people, like I think the guy on the boat isn't lumped in with everyone else. I think he's just having a bad night.
Well, he's having a bad day, and
he's having a bad day, and
he felt cheated and felt slighted, and that's because he doesn't know the show. If he knew the show, he would have known that to get to perform to Angelos is actually one of the greatest privileges, and Angelos was certainly more patient than I would have been, and that's the show. But as he doesn't listen, and probably isn't listening now, he won't know that. And that's fine. I don't want to belittle his situation, but we've all got a story during lockdown. Everyone's got a story. So it doesn't really matter.
Well, let me tell you mine. I have got a slight dilemma. My brother-in-law has bought my mother an iPhone. And I'm a little bit worried. This is a woman who's had a Nokia without the internet for the last 15 years.
Well, there's good news for your mother, because you can only do this on an iPhone. You can't do it on an Android. Did you read about this, Catherine? In Japan, they've got an aquarium, right? They've probably got several. But there's an aquarium where the eels that live there, they've forgotten what humans look like. And so the people looking after the aquarium are worried. This is a true story, right? And I was so gutted when it had to be done on FaceTime. They're worried that the eels will forget what people look like, so that when they do eventually get visitors, they'll be scared and they won't go anywhere near the public. So you can now FaceTime the eels, and you can talk to them. You're not allowed to shout because that scares them, but you can look at them and they look at your face, and you can talk to them in a soft voice, and you can only do it on FaceTime. So I would just set that up for your mum and do nothing else. That's brilliant, isn't it? I'd love to do that.
To her, but yeah, hi mum, I've set you up to talk with an eel. Good luck.
Yes.
But yeah, no. So there are other things going on in the world. I've got, because I am technical support 24/7.
Yeah.
And I don't have an iPhone anymore, so what am I going to
do? Just say,
keep me up at night.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Gatford doesn't live here anymore.
Could you cut me off, please?
No, I'm not going to do it.
Oh, damn it. I'll say something racist.
Yeah, you can't. You haven't got what it takes. You're a beautiful, Christian, nice guy. You couldn't do it.
The beard's still here, by the way.
I don't care about your boyfriend, Gatford. I want to care about you.
We've been down this road. The beard is real, not made up.
Okay. I'm not cutting you off.
What's your other Zoom thing for this weekend? You've got Stephen Page and then someone else. Oh, or you got roast or something. Oh dear, good grief! You're right, Kath.
Yeah, it involves extra spuds.
Yeah.
Do you like spuds?
Because he likes.
Yeah. Roasted mostly. Roasted. How's the mask?
All right, so cut him off. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
0344 499 1000. Let's try it. Let's go to line. Let's go to. Let me just write down all these numbers. Let's go to line 3. You're on the wireless.
Hello.
What's your name? Oh, unlucky. It's hard. It's hard thinking of a name, isn't it?
Yeah, it is quite hard.
You could have just said Steve or something, or Mandy.
Yeah, all right. You're right. My name's Steve, then.
Or Mandy.
Why not?
Why not, indeed. Let's go to line... God, these calls have really got up their game. Very important. Let's go to line 5.
Lovely.
Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Oh,
what I'd like to say, Ian, is that... can I speak to Catherine? You know,
Yes, you
Catherine,
can.
I'm so sorry. Catherine, it's me again. I actually do apologise that I never mentioned your name, Catherine, okay?
No, you're all right. It was very sexual. I'm glad I was left out of it, to be honest. Too hot.
No, I didn't mean to, honestly. You know, afterwards, when I ended the call, or when Ian ended the call, I realised what I'd done. I do apologise, but can I just say one thing? I've been waiting half an hour to get through to you, but you know what? You're worth waiting for. You're worth waiting for, dear Catherine, you know that?
It's been said before.
Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
And also, can I just say something to Ian that he needs to know? Because
Ian, can she just say something to you?
Kath, tell her she can say something to me, yes.
Lavinia, you can say something to him. Yeah, go on, do it.
Thank you, my lovely. Thank you, Catherine. He was talking about his flower pots and everything, yeah? And what I want to say to him is where he has an active mind, right? He does have a really, really active brain. I know that, okay? What I want to say to him, Ian, have you ever had a hanging basket?
Oh, personal question.
Now, isn't that where... Have I got that right? Isn't that where a woman sits on your face? Because, yes, I have had that. I have had a hanging basket, if that's what it is. A hanging basket of Babylon.
Flipping it.
No, I'm talking about with beautiful flowers hanging down.
Well, exactly.
No, she was clean shaven.
Well, I don't know about that.
Thank you for your call, Lavinia. 0344 1000. I was going to get a hanging basket, and you talked me out of it, saying it was too much of a faff.
Well, they are a faff. My mum buys them for me. She thinks it's a treat, but actually what she's given me is something to watch slowly die, because I forget. You have to give them water every day.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing with my plants now. I love them.
But my mum does a very cunning thing with hanging baskets, and I am talking about the actual baskets now, not ladies.
Yes.
She grows a tumbler of tomatoes in them.
Oh.
And the thing about growing tomatoes in a hanging basket is easier to pick.
Of course they are. You just reach up and get that succulent red fruit.
Juicy.
Which hanging baskets are we talking about? Let's go to line 7. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Hello.
Who do I do the show with?
Sorry, love?
Who do I do the show with?
Catherine.
Well done, welcome. You've answered the question. What can we do for you this evening?
I don't really know, mate.
What's going on?
Eh?
What's going on?
What's going on? I suffer with mental illness,
Yeah.
but we don't want to talk about that, do we?
I don't know. I don't know what you want to talk about.
Nice to speak to you.
Yeah, it's nice to speak to you too. What's your name?
Mel.
Mel or Mal?
Mel.
With an A.
Melon.
M-E-L. Mel. Well, so what's going on, Mel? I feel like there's something you want to share with us, but you're hesitant to share.
It's a stigma against mental illness.
How is your mental illness affecting you?
I stay in bed all day.
Yeah.
The covers up over my head, and the only thing I live for is my son.
It's tough, isn't it, sometimes?
Mm.
Are you finding it harder during lockdown, or is it not really much difference?
No different. I'm just trying to think. I came because when I'm mentally ill, I can't eat. Yeah. I ended up going into because of malnutrition into a hospital. Then I went into a psychiatric hospital at the end of last year.
Yeah.
I've lived in my bed since I came out of this psychiatric hospital.
Mel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have any kind of up days, or is it constantly? Do you ever have any like high moments?
Not really, no. I mean, my diagnosis, I do. If my son says something that makes me laugh, I've got a good sense of humour, Ian.
Yeah.
I'm not a miserable person.
No.
I've just got mental illness. But no, I don't. On the whole, it's just I just try and get through one day to the next to stay alive, because
Mel,
I know my son needs me.
Exactly. And it would be a terrible tragedy if we lost you. I wouldn't want to lose you, and your son wouldn't want to lose you. So I'm really grateful that you've made it another day. And you've just got to get through tonight.
Mm.
You got this, Mel. You got this, Mel. Nice to talk to you, and I think you've got it. I know you've got it. Listen, it's nice to talk to you, but give us a call next week so that we know you're okay. Is that all right?
Yeah, I'm sorry to bring the show down.
Oh, no. You're not bringing the show down.
Can I tell you one of my favourite callers?
Yeah, go on.
Barry from Watford.
Oh, my God, really? Really?
Yes.
That's amazing. Well, I'm sure he'll call in next week. You take care of yourself, Mel. Thank you very much. Lots of love. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Let's go to line 6. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello. Okay. I just wanted to tell you that if this is the age of the apocalypse.
Could you turn the radio off?
Yeah. I'm downstairs now. I'm going to. Right, if this is the age of the apocalypse and we can see things in a different perspective,
yes.
Wouldn't it be strange if Charles Manson had actually stolen all of the Beach Boys music and took it away to Death Canyon and hid it in a cave somewhere where no one would ever have found it, right?
That would be strange if Charles Manson... That would be strange if Charles Manson stole all of the Beach Boys music and put it in Death Canyon so no one could hear it. Yes. What's your name, caller?
Yeah. Jody, what I found out the other night, you know.
Jody, yes,
I feel a bit rough tonight, but I felt like I had to change the level of the phone calls a bit. I hope you don't mind.
Yes.
Okay.
I do not mind.
I'll listen to it on YouTube sometime.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll go now. All right, I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you. I like that. What a lovely call. Thank you. It would be very different, Catherine, if Charles Manson had stolen all of the Beach Boys music and hidden it in Death Canyon. There's no denying that, is there? Let's try, because I'm feeling bold. Let's try line 6. Hello, line 6.
Evening, Ian. Evening, Kath.
Hello, line 6.
I don't know if we've got time before the news, but I've got a little band quiz for you if you fancy it.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Okay. I won't explain it to you. I'll just give you the first question.
Okay.
Okay. Misery multiplication.
Yes. What?
So it's a band. You've got to try and guess what the band is, and all the bands are opposite.
Okay.
So the first one is misery multiplication.
Joy Division.
Joy Division.
Oh, it's the opposite.
Right.
We're going for the opposite. We're going for the opposite. All right. Everyone calm down. We're going for the opposite. Okay. All right. Yes.
That's 1 point to Kath.
All right.
AA bottom.
ZZ Top.
BB Top.
Yeah, well, that was a close call, but I'll give that to Kath, I think.
Yeah.
Well, she said ZZ and I said BB.
Well, I was right and you were wrong then.
Well,
yeah, exactly. So it wasn't that close. So the judge is an idiot, is what we found here. The judging system is flawed.
I'm not a very good judge. I'm just a question writer.
I like this. I like this a lot.
Slim girl fat.
Fat boy Slim.
Yes.
2-1.
That's quick.
Thank you.
Sour.
What? Sweet. The sweet.
Yes.
You should have said the sour. Right. So again, the question master is a tit.
Gosh.
Is it the sweet? You know, I don't think I ever knew that, but I'll correct that one.
2-2.
The windows.
The doors.
Yes. The disease.
The cure. 4-2.
Samsara.
What?
Samsara.
Zoom. Samsung. Samsara. Samsara. Bambara.
It smells like Teen Spirit.
Nirvana.
Yes.
That doesn't work.
Oh, hang on. Is Samsara like hell or something?
Yeah, so Nirvana means the end, and Samsara means the beginning.
Oh,
I was thinking perfume from the 80s. Go on.
Okay. So it's like 5-2 at the moment. I'm destroying Catherine as she's. I like it.
But we wouldn't have even got this far if I hadn't got the first question right, because you had no idea what he was doing.
That should have been a test question, but you guys are obviously plotting against me, and I'm destroying you. Carry on.
Evolved whisper.
A prefab sprout. Primal scream.
A prefab sprout. Wow.
Oh dear. Silent feet.
Loud hands. Hang on.
Is that real?
A famous band. Yep.
I never heard of them.
No.
Silent
feet.
Loud hands.
Silent feet.
So it's got to be hands. Is the band? Is the last word?
No.
Head.
Loud
head.
Radiohead.
Loud head. Rage head. Shout head. Muscle head.
Talking head.
Radiohead.
Talking heads.
Talking.
He said it.
I didn't hear him.
Yeah.
But talking is not the opposite of silent.
Well, it is.
Well, it isn't.
Well, what's the opposite of
talking? Singing.
God, no, it's not.
Silent is not the opposite of talking. No one is thinking that. No one is for a second thinking that talking is the opposite of silent.
Question.
Okay. Terminus.
Depot. Devo.
No.
Arrival.
First book of the Bible.
Genesis.
No.
Yes. Women Gone Home.
Men Go Away. Men at Work.
Yes. Men at Work.
What is going on with you, mate? I'm not even counting now because it's embarrassing.
Still thinking about Shouthead.
I like Jumping Hands. That was a good one. Tone Deaf Elderly.
Fine Young Cannibals.
Musical Youth.
Yes, Musical Youth. That's a good one.
A biddly bong.
Go on, last one. I've just seen the time. We're really late for the news. Go on, last one. This is the decider. Whoever gets this is the best in the world.
Okay, last one. Juice.
Ice. Liquid. Juice. Coffee. Tea. What's the opposite of juice? Fruit. Orange juice.
Pretty common, people. It's pretty common, people.
Pulp. Pulp.
Yeah.
Right, that is not the opposite. Pulp is not the opposite of juice.
It's part of juice.
It's not the opposite of juice. What a terrible way to end the last hour. Thank you, I enjoyed that. Or the second hour. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Everybody had a 12 gauge and a surfboard too. You see him shooting and surfing near the Malibu, because it's totally bitchin', riding waves to blast clay pigeons, and it's so neat shooting ski while you're riding out the heavies all day. First wave, don't get tired. Second wave, aim higher. Third wave, pull inside. Street surfing, it's alright. We're waxing down our surfboards and loading up our tracks. Tell the teacher we're shooting, we're never coming back. I've got a gun rack in my Chevy for when the surf and the flak get heavy, and we'll have fun with our guns till our lifeguard takes our ammo away. First wave, don't get tired. Second wave, aim higher. Third wave, pull on the side. First wave, get the knack. Second wave, pull on the trap. Third wave, how is that? It's alright. Sharing sunsets with my favorite girl. When we shoot the curl, we really shoot the curl. First wave, don't get tired. Second wave, aim higher. Third wave, pull on the fire. First wave, get on the knack. Second wave, pull up a trap. Third wave, how's that? I wish they all could be double barrel. Wish they all could be double barrel guns. Keep surfing, can't you see? Do you wanna come along with me? Keep surfing, can't you see? Do you wanna come along with me? Keep surfing, it's alright. Grab your girl and we'll have fun tonight. Keep surfing, can't you see? Do you wanna come along with me? Grab your board and load your gun.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Val Kilmer. Or Nick Rivas. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. I had to close the YouTube. I had a little technical issue that is far too involved for me to sort out now. So we just have to use our minds and our imaginations as we take calls straight to air. We go to line one. Line one, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
Iain, I just want to say comments you made before saying you're a celebrity and you're famous. You are not famous and you are not a celebrity.
Oh, that's that sorted.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for reminding me. What else can we do
say
for
that you went up.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Thank you, Dave.
Peevish, wasn't it? Peevish.
I am famous and I'm a celebrity. There's no getting around it. I mean, it's not up for debate. It's what is commonly known in the industry as a fact. It's a fact. Let's go to line 2. 2, you're on the wire. Let me just write down. 3, 5, 6, 5. Okay. Yes, line 2, you're on the wireless.
Little Red Riding Hood. One day, a reckless little girl went off into the local wood. Her mother told her not to go. The girl insisted that she would. She carried with her lots of food, which Grandma told her once to steal. She never ate it all because the girl herself became the meal. Police a few days later found a torn and tattered coat and hood with mud and scattered bits of fur and red from splatters of her blood. Some people say that living there within the forest are some bears, or even that perhaps a wolf had caught the child unawares. So, if your children like to roam in forests or in trees and mud, equip them with a coat that's red in order to disguise the blood. Boing, globule, ridicule.
Oh, thank you very much, John. That's hang on. If you lift the fader up, he's possibly still going.
Boing, globule, ridicule, molecule. Good afternoon.
Yes, thank you. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Let's go to 6286. Good evening, 6286.
Hi, Ian. Hi, Kath.
Hello.
Hello, this is Chris here. You might know me, J. Krista, in Twitch.
Okay. Oh, J. Chris. Oh, J. Chris, of course, is part of my hesitation and now slightly rude acknowledgement. Come in, take your coat off, keep your shoes on if you want. I will go and make you a cup of tea or coffee. How you doing, man? You all right?
I'm good, thanks. I'm just testing myself here.
I know. This is a big deal for you to phone up.
I've been talking to people in the chat and they've been saying how bad a show you're having tonight with.
Oh, we're having a great show. No, we're having a great show. All the better because you have decided to call up. This is wonderful, wonderful. How are you feeling at this precise second in time?
Very, very nervous.
It's weird, isn't it? It's a weird old thing.
Yeah.
Well done for doing it, man. I appreciate it. It's nice to talk to you at last.
Possibly that's called the guy telling you you're not famous.
He's incorrect. I'm a big star. I'm famous. I'm a celebrity. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. I was in Asda the other day and I got recognised by a girl and her mum. If that's not being a famous celebrity, I don't know what is, Chris.
You know what I heard in that call? Jealousy. Jealousy.
Yeah. Jealousy. Someone who'd never quite made it.
Exactly.
What are you doing this weekend, Chris?
Spending time with my daughter. But,
there we go.
Daddy daughter day tomorrow.
Beautiful. Remind me how old she is. How old is she?
She's 5.
Fun, and even more fun when they eventually go to sleep. I have got my 2 boys here who are 8 and 10, and they're going home tomorrow. I think their mum's collecting them about 1-ish, and we've had a couple of days of really good fun. I even let them take the Switch up to bed because they'd been so well behaved today. Yeah, gosh. I did, and I've relented and I bought them that bloody Animal Crossing. That was his name, Tom Nook.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that piece of trash. That piece of trash. My kids owe them 5,000, I don't know, was it bells or whatever you trade in or something?
He gets them early.
Scumbag. But the kids are loving it. We watched a really good film today, Chris. Yeah, the boys love it. We watched a really good film, Chris. Probably too old for you. Well, actually, we'll be too old. We've got Disney Plus, but Disney Plus as we call it for some reason. I'm not really. I'm going to cancel it at some point. But we were flicking. I said, let's watch a film. Let's watch a movie. And we were flicking through it, and my youngest saw The Haunted Mansion, starring Eddie Murphy. And he said, I want that.
I remember that one.
Yeah, and I looked it on IMDb. It's from about 2003. It only gets 5. And I went, that doesn't look very good. He goes, no, I want to watch it. Excellent choice. Your girls might like it, Kath. Excellent choice. Quite funny. and just the right side of scary. That both boys, the 8-year-old in particular, we had to have cuddles. Let's just say, cuddles had to be done because there were a couple of little jump scares. It was a good film. Actually, we really enjoyed it.
My girls like Eddie Murphy because of Daddy Daycare, so that might be one for them.
This was our first Eddie Murphy movie as a family. Yeah, try it, Kath. It's we thought it was really good fun, and it was just the right. I think your girls are perhaps a little bit bolder than my boys when it comes to things like scary movies. But it was funny and it was gruesome enough, and there were enough jumps in it. We enjoyed it. But I would say, Chris, not for 5-year-olds.
Probably not. No. She watched Transformers the other day with me, and she cried when Bumblebee was hurt. So I don't think
Chris, so nice to talk to you at last, mate. Thank you so much, and thank you for your emails from time to time and your comments on my Twitch. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good day. Let's try this one. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Would you like a few more bands?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
By the way, now that YouTube's closed down, phone lines have died. Isn't that funny? Yeah.
Because I can't show off to their mates.
go on. Yes, I want 5 more bands. Best of 5.
Oh, okay. They're not all perfect antonyms, so they're opposites in other ways. Some of them.
Flipping heck! Listen, honestly, if you were running a pub quiz, I'd have started a mutiny by now. I'd have been barred because of the abuse I'd have given you.
Okay, well, I'm quite far away, luckily. Okay, the stationary sticks.
The moving pens. The walking dogs. The walking trees.
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones, yes.
The sticks and stones may break my bones, but they are not the opposite of each other.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Leather.
Suede,
yep. Give this.
Take that.
The Ordinaries.
The Specials. I think there's a delay on the line, Kath, because you're so close to me, but I'm just that one touch.
You're not from where I am. I can hear myself say it before you do.
All right, count. It's like, I'm going to start counting. You join in with me.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're one behind me.
Oh, it sounds like I'm alongside you.
Caller, you start calling, you start counting, and then I'm going to join in, and Kath's going to join in.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're half. When you're counting with him, you are half behind us.
What am I?
Yeah. So that means that this whole thing is completely
not fair. So the times when I was just behind you, I was actually just in front of you, which is testament to my sense of
That's mind bending,
isn't it?
I actually won that quiz over and over again, but I didn't complain because I am a good person.
03444991000. Let's go to line 2. You're on. I'm so sorry. You're on the wireless.
Hello.
Yes, indeed. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, line 1.
Hello, Ian. It's Nigel.
I know.
Nigel, go and stand where we can hear you, please, mate.
Yeah, I didn't expect to go straight on without going through to Sam.
If you'd listened to the show, you would know it was straight to air, and it's Amy working tonight. But anyway.
But sorry about that. Is that better?
No.
What can we do for you?
Oh, I rang in last night, but I couldn't. I rang in too late to get on the show. I think because you had a lot of busier time last night, I think.
Yes, we had a lot of busier time.
Yeah, have you had a good day?
I had a great day.
Yeah, and hello, hey, Catherine.
Hi, Nigel.
What can we do for you, Nigel?
Yeah, I was watching, I got some old videos out of Ken Dodd last night, because I was feeling a bit miserable, to cheer me up, the good comedian Ken Dodd.
Yes.
And I've got a sketch I'd like to do, a short sketch I'd like to do. You might find funny just to cheer people up.
Okie dokie.
So I've got it worked out in my mind. It'll only take about 60 seconds.
Then let's do it.
I'm going to do this especially for you. Is that clear where I'm speaking from now?
Yes.
So this is a really old number. You probably know it when you
Let's
hear
just
it.
get straight. Let's just get straight into it and do it.
When I'm calling you. Am I still there? Ian?
Yes, Nigel.
Oh, I'll start again. I thought you cut me off.
No.
Let me get into it. It's that one. When I'm calling you, I will answer to. It was that one.
Thank you very much
Yeah,
for your
well-
call, Nigel. 03444991000. Strange old show tonight, but I'm enjoying it a lot. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Oh, suddenly, Boyley. Not suddenly, but I'm very, very tired. Very tired.
It's all that cheese.
It is the cheese.
Fresh air.
Yeah, I didn't really have that much fresh air. We didn't go out. We haven't been out for a walk or anything. I'm tired. I'm glad it's the weekend. It's been a long week, and it will carry on. It will carry on, and there's no change, and there's nothing, is there? There's nothing.
One day at a time. That's all we can do.
Can I just say I've been chatting as well privately to Emma Kennedy, who's one of the nicest people. I don't really know her very well, but at various points in my life, she has been incredible. When I got the boot from the BBC, she stood up for me. A couple of other things, and when she saw I was struggling to write a book, in the days when I was pretending I could write a book, she got in touch and said, if you want to meet up, or send me what you got, I'll read it and I'll have a chat with you. And I sent her what I'd got, and she read it, and we had a chat. And I've been messaging her, and she's having a bit of a tough time at the moment. And I think it's completely unfair. I think she's brilliant. I think she's funny and she's talented, and I've always been a big fan. And I'm incredibly flattered that a couple of times, more than a couple of times in my career, she's kind of reached out to offer me support when there was absolutely no need to do it whatsoever. And I just want to say, I think she's fab, and that I know I speak for you, Kath, because we've talked about it today. Me and you are big fans, and we are giving a literal thumbs up, giving a fab thumbs up to Emma Kennedy, who is brilliant. And if you want to pass on that message to her, dear listener, then you'd be very, very, very welcome to. Let us go to. Here we go. This could be fun. Let's go to line one. You're on the wireless.
All right, Ian, what's your agenda with the Scousers, mate?
I don't like them. I think they're scumbags. Let's go to line 3. Good evening, line 3. You're on the wireless.
Hello?
Yep,
Is
who's
that
this?
Ian?
Who's this?
My name's Kate.
I don't believe you.
Don't you?
What can we do for you, Kate? Who are you there with? Who's there with you? Who have you got?
I'm alone.
Okay, what can we do for you, Kate?
Not a lot, in all honesty. I just felt compelled to ring up.
Why were you
I've been-
compelled?
Yeah. I've been listening for quite a few months now, and I've been debating, and I was just a bit bored and lonely tonight, so I thought...
Tell me about it. Hey, what's the name of the person who hosts the show with me?
Kath. Hello, Kath.
There we go. Well done. I just thought you hadn't mentioned her, and I thought, come on, we got to bring Kath into the Kate and Ian conundrum here. She has to be welcomed in. So what has compelled you?
I'm also a Kate, but no one calls me Kate.
Only
at
your
work.
dad calls you Kate, doesn't he?
My family do, yeah.
Okay.
My sister,
All right.
my mum, my aunties.
Yeah. I was a bit confused. I thought I'd gone through to someone else first, just because you sound so different when I'm listening to you on the radio. So I was a bit wondering whether it was yourself. I did plan on saying hello to Kath. And,
I'm doing my radio voice at the moment.
Oh, are you? Me too.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying your paintings on Instagram, Kath.
Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you.
She's good, isn't she? And I've known Kath for about 8 years, and I know that she's one of the most talented people I've ever met. But I thought I'd seen the limit of it. And then she started posting pictures, and I thought, oh, nuts, she's really good at that as well. It's just not fair.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Yeah. She's going to start
YouTube
selling
tutorials, honestly, they're really, I find them really relaxing to watch apart from anything else. But also they're, they kind of gave me the little nudge to try again. And
well, I'm glad they've done.
I bought the pencils that then you can add water so that it goes watercolour.
Yes.
But I'm not very good, so I've just gone back to colouring in because they never work out the way I want.
Sometimes it's the paper you're using, you know.
Well, I bought fancy paper, but it doesn't seem to be doing the... I've obviously not got the natural talent like you.
No. It's just keeping going, I think. But anyway, it's nice to hear from you. What made your phone... You say you've been listening for months and you haven't...
Yeah, I've been listening for about 8 or 9 months now. It was my partner actually got me listening. Is that the first caller bell?
Yeah, it's the first caller bell. Well done. You got it.
Yeah, he got me listening, and I've not long moved back home since late last year, and I just thought I really wish I'd have known about the programme then, because where I was living, I was really down, and I've found that this, gives me a good laugh of a night when I can listen. So nice. I wish I'd have had it then, but yeah, so I just thought to give you a call just to say thanks, and I wish I'd have known about you earlier.
Katie, there are shed loads of podcasts. There's my friend Matty. I mean, I don't know who does it, but someone runs an illegal website where everything that we've ever done is posted up there for your perusal. There's too much stuff up there. But so there's loads of stuff out there, and we're going to keep on soldiering bravely on during the lockdown. How are you finding lockdown? Are you? Because I'm okay with it. Some people are okay with it. Some people are going nuts with it. Whereabouts are you on that scale?
I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. I've only been off a couple of weeks, but that's due to health issues, and because with my job I have to continue working. I'm a nurse, you see. So I tend to listen to the podcast sometimes, if I've been on shift and I can't listen on the night.
Hang on, you're a nurse. Kate, this is awful. I didn't applaud you yesterday. Would you? I didn't.
I shook a tambourine.
We were watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Johnny Depp one. You shook a tambourine?
Yeah. We've got instruments upstairs, and I thought, kids had the pans, so
I
shook
boys
a tambourine.
love the pans. Kate,
I'm surprised people are still continuing.
I am. I think it's morphing into something different. Well, how do you feel about the applause?
It's very nice and, overwhelming, but I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I feel like it's a bit like we've got no choice but to work. It's lovely to have, that everyone's behind us, and I understand that. But when you're in work, there's so many people that are really worried and upset, and some of the nurses are, upset on shift. And it's a bit like, obviously, you're forced to be there, which is no issue because we signed up to help people, and I understand that. But it's still hard,
Yeah. So you'd like some more practical help apart from the moral support.
That's the thing. The applause is great, but I do worry that it in some way allows us as the public to let the government off the hook for not providing stuff that is there. And also, I'm slightly concerned as well. I know that the money goes to NHS charities, but I'm slightly concerned at everyone raising money for the NHS. They're saying the NHS is going to NHS charities, which is different. But just this whole thing of this old boy raising, whatever it is, 25 million quid, and there's other things, raising money for the NHS. It really feels like we're all getting caught up in this jingoism and this patting each other on the back, and that's letting the government off the hook for what they should be doing.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same. And as you say, where does the money go? It's all well and good. It's lovely that people are wanting to raise money, but are their efforts in vain? Will it actually go towards helping anything?
Yeah. Do you know what else I'm slightly worried by? And you lot are heroes because you're doing, you're
literally risking your lives for us.
That whole thing of going towards the danger that we're all recoiling from, right? But I think there is a danger, and people sort of flagged it up early on, and they said there is a danger that by suggesting that the nurses and the doctors and the porters and the people who work in the hospital are heroes, you're kind of expecting them to be self-sacrificing when actually they shouldn't be. Mm-hmm. They should be looked after. Yeah. We shouldn't be expecting you to be brave. We should be protecting you. And I think that's right. I think that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I do agree. And, as I said, as a nurse, you have to have something in you to want to help people, and I'll always be that way. But it is hard, obviously, because just because you want to help people doesn't mean you necessarily want to die.
No.
But obviously that's what you've got to do, and you've just got to try and put that out of your mind and help as best you can. And, with everything that's going on, provide as much support to others.
How do you keep going? How do you keep going into work?
In all honesty, the team I work with is really good, and the management are really supportive, so that's nice. And they've put on a lot of extra things for us, so we're quite lucky. I work in an A&E department, and before all this was going on, they actually do yoga on a Monday for staff. Oh. So when you've got time, you can nip up and relax and things, because it's quite obviously very draining, the job. But now they are putting things in place, like yoga online and things, so that the staff members can do that on the days off. They are really good.
Have you noticed how... I noticed this, I don't know if it was this week or maybe it was the end of last week, some areas of the press are turning against nurses and doctors. Have you seen this?
I have a little, I must admit. I'm a bit ignorant. I try and live in my own bubble because I sometimes suffer with anxiety, and I don't want to know everything, because then it just makes
there was a lovely little story the other week of some nurses, maybe some doctors, I don't know, but some nurses had filmed, I don't know if it was a TikTok or whatever, they'd filmed a little video of them doing synchronised dancing, right? And I think it was like maybe 3 different wards or something, I don't know. And it was cute and it was fun. And it basically said, we're human beings, but we have a laugh, and we're doing all right. Thanks for a bit worrying, but we're doing okay doing our jobs. We still get time to have a laugh. And some of the papers, certainly the Mail I saw it on, were outraged and furious that these scumbag nurses, people are dying, right, of coronavirus, and people are not getting their important operations, and yet these nurses had the gall to learn a synchronized dance and film it, despite the fact that in the post it was said no medical treatments were overlooked, and we didn't cancel anything to do this. We did this entirely on our own time. But some of the papers were furious, and I just thought that was a real interesting twist. Earlier than I expected it. I knew it would come at some point, but it was a lot earlier than I expected it, Kath.
Yeah, I saw it with Dr. Range. Dr. Range is an actual doctor. He works in an A&E department, I think. Yeah. But he'd posted something and he got, hammered for it on Twitter. People saying, "Oh, your hair looks very nice. You can't be working very hard." He went, "Yeah, we filmed this at the beginning, before we started our shift. This is the thing. They're doing it before they get going to sort of give them a little bit of motivation and to a release before it starts to get heavy again."
Yeah.
But people trying to catch you out all the time.
Yeah,
I mean, for God's sake, what you're supposed to be? You're supposed to be everything to everybody. It's not fair.
A lot of people in my department have done the TikTok videos that you're talking about, and they've now started this thing called TAP3. So whether it's the daytime 3 or nighttime on shift, because morale's really low at the minute.
Yeah.
So providing, you can at the minute, depending on what's going on in the department, as many staff as you can stop, and we can have a talk about how we feel, have a cup of tea, maybe a biscuit, cake, something like that. So that's when TikTok videos have been done, when it's been relatively quiet for what we're used to.
I can't imagine everyone's walking out of a COVID ward or stopping an operation early so that you can dance to Blame It on the Boogie. You know, of course you're doing it in your free time. What you do in your free time is entirely up to you.
Exactly. And although it may look bad to some people on the outside, that's something that some staff members feel they need to do in order to cope with what's going on around them. Of course they do. It looks bad to people who are paid to get angry. That's the only people it looks bad to, and then it might filter down to some thick people who are easily led. Hey, Kate, listen, considering you didn't have anything to say, I really, really enjoyed that, and I hope we get to speak again. And next time we don't have to talk about work all the time. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, and I'm not going to patronise you by thanking you for what you're doing, but, you know, trust us, there are a lot of people that respect it, so thanks a lot, and you call us any time.
Thank you.
Cheers, Kate.
It was nice to finally speak to you both. Bye.
Thank you, bye-bye. 0344 499 1000. I've just noticed, I was just on Facebook, and friend of the show, Anne Moses, you know, who was an editor of a teen magazine in the 60s, and she met Elvis. She was going out with which one?
Barry Gibb. Not Barry, Morris.
Morris Gibb. And she knew everybody in the 60s. And she's just posted a picture. And it's saying this is a picture of a margarita that I was drinking when I first decided to write my book or something. So I went to click like, right? And the options that come up when you click like on Facebook are a blue thumb, like, a red heart, love, a laughing face, ha ha ha, a wide open gob, wow, a crying face for sad, and a red face for angry. Oh. There's a new one. There's a yellow, earnest-looking ball hugging a heart for care.
Oh.
Care. Like our caring NHS care. I care. I care like the NHS. I care. It's a weird old time, isn't it? 0344 499 1000. Let me just have a little look at this. Let's go to line 2. 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Yeah, what's your name?
My name's Ben.
Okay, who do I co-host the show with?
Pardon?
Who do I co-host the show with, Ben?
Catherine Boyle.
Thank you very much indeed, Ben. Well done, you've passed, but yet the alarm is still flashing. I wonder why.
Because I am 14.
What year were you born?
I was born in 2005, on the 4th of May, and it is my
Well done. Okay. Well, happy birthday for you, young man. What can we do for you?
Thank you.
What do you want? What can we do?
It'll just come for a chat, really.
Yeah? What's going on, man?
Pardon?
What's going on? I tried to sound all cool then. What's going on, man? And I realized, hey, man, I'm nearly 50. You're 14. What's going on, man?
Tired.
Yeah.
Came for a chat. I've been listening to the show since the start of lockdown. And
how are you homeschooling, or have you kind of knocked that on the head?
Oh, I've been homeschooling. I've just been too nervous to call for the past few weeks. So
that's all right. It's a silly thing to call up. Only silly people do it. So there's no worries about being nervous.
I've known you. I first watched I started watching Talk Radio quite a while ago, actually, when you were on I'm a Celebrity.
Oh yeah.
And then I've been listening to it every morning and most nights since then. So.
Gosh.
So I really love the show. Carry on doing it. It's great.
Thank you. Is there anything in particular that we can help you with on this weird evening as we go into whatever day it is tomorrow? I don't know, and it don't really make any difference.
Not really. I just wanted to say hello, to call in for the first time.
All right. Well, listen, thank you for your call.
First time. You know what that gets.
Yeah.
Well, you get the bell. Okay, you get the bell.
Hey, I get a ding.
You get a ding. Well done. All right, listen, go to bed, young man, and do your homework. Thank you. It's nice to talk to you. I'm just going to rattle through a few calls because the phones have gone a little bit crazy. Let's go to line 6. 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello. What's your name, caller?
Iain, it's Graham.
Hello, Graham.
Hello. Are you all right, Ian? I just want to pick up on what Kate was saying on the phone before.
Okie dokie.
You know, obviously about clapping for the NHS on a Thursday night.
Crapping for the NHS?
About clapping for the NHS.
I'm so sorry, yes.
No, that's fine. I think it's wrong that myself. I think it's wrong for us to all be clapping for them innocent people to go and put their lives at risk for an inept government what can't even supply them correct PPE. I know it's a hard one, like to say.
No. I get what you're. Really? You know, I get the second part of what you're saying,
isn't it? And we know what the government have done.
Let's talk about it. Jesus, I get the second part of what you're saying, and I would agree with you. But we're not clapping. We're not clapping for the inept government. Are we not clapping? Are we not? Graham? Let's have a conversation, mate. Are we not clapping to say to those brave people, we know you're in a dangerous position, and we know that you have been under-provided with stuff that you need. We're saying thanks in the easiest way that we can.
I do see that side, and I agree with that. But as Kate sort of, you heard how Kate sounded before, like she's scared and they get given this hero status and feel like they have to do it. Kate feels like she has to do that. She doesn't feel like she's got a choice. She's getting branded as a hero, and possibly there will be people in society, nurses that would say, no, I'm not going into it, then they're not a hero and they're not, a better person for that. So I just think it's wrong by giving, branding them like that and making them feel like they have to do that.
I know what you mean.
I know what you mean. I don't know. I mean, I just think the bigger issues are the PPE and the fact that the government done the lockdown so late on. Obviously, they let in 3,000 supporters from Madrid, didn't they? For the Atletico Madrid game at Liverpool.
There was a lot of flights. There was a lot of flights going on, and that seemed crazy. Graham, I can't really argue with you. You're right. What you've said are the bigger things. Yes. Yeah.
No, to be honest, Ian, I'm glad you've said that, because obviously you feel is it morally right to say something like that? But to me personally, I think it's morally wrong for us to do that. And really, I'd be saying, stay at home, protect yourself and protect your family. When the government can implement a proper lockdown and they stop letting in 15,000 people a week, untested or whatever, then we'll start saying, go on, get in there and do your job.
I think it was 15,000 a day, wasn't it? Anyway, hey, Graham, listen, nice to talk to you. Thank you. 0344 499 1000. I do the clap, Kath, although we forgot this week, which shows that it's slipping from the forefront of my mind, because I have the boys here and the boys like it, and I like the sound of it. I like going out on the street and seeing the neighbours out there. But I can't disagree with what Graham was saying.
Yeah. It's that hero narrative, and they are, but they shouldn't be expected to be. That's the point.
No, of course not. Let's take a break. Then we've got the last 10 minutes or so of the show before Martin Kellner. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Let's go to line 2. 2, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. This is Tom calling from Skipton. How are you?
I'm all right. It's a terrible line, Tom.
Is that a little better?
Oh, it's a little better, Tom. What have you got for us?
Well, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the morality of the clapping that's going on at the moment. And I feel I can't help but shake the feeling that it just seems a little false, and it seems a little hollow.
Well, then, here we go. I've got a really good solution for you, Tom. You ready?
Okay.
Don't do it. And if others want to do it, they can do it. And if you don't want to do it, you don't do it. Problem solved. Problem solved, right?
Well, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you.
Beautiful. Great. Well, I'm glad we solved that. What's next?
Well, what I wanted to pick up on is that there seems to be like an extra kind of ethical system being built on top of it, where people are being shamed for not clapping.
No one's being shamed. Who has shamed you for not clapping?
No one has, but I've certainly
exactly.
seen that
No. There's not. There's not. If anyone is feeling shame for not clapping, that's coming from them. There is no one, apart from maybe there's a handful of idiots, right? But no, I've not seen anyone being shamed on Twitter. I've not heard anyone being shamed on the radio. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. There seems to be a number of people who imagine that they're being shamed, because by imagining they're being shamed, they feel like outlaws. They feel like they're outriders on the edge of society being persecuted. If you don't want to clap, you don't have to clap. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
Stop imagining that people are going, oh, that guy at number 62, he hasn't been out and clapping. That guy's an arsehole. I swear to God, when this is over, I'm going to go around there and punch his... No one cares, mate. No one cares.
I think you've attributed something to me there that I haven't actually said.
I apologise. In that case, you are an arsehole. I mean, what? You're worried that you're being judged. You're worried that you're being judged. No one's judging you. No one cares about you.
I'm not worried about that at all. And
you're worried that other people are being judged.
I'm worried that there's a potential that other people can be judged for not doing something.
There's a potential there's a potential that I could be judged for having a beard. There's a potential for me being judged for wearing a T-shirt that I wore last week. There's a potential for everything. But it isn't happening. It isn't happening. It isn't happening.
Terrible.
It wouldn't, and it isn't happening.
I think we can agree to disagree there.
No, we can't, because I'm right. I'm right and you're wrong. Where's the evidence that it's happening?
Where's the evidence? I've seen multiple posts on social media where...
On Twitter. Twitter's not the real world. Where's the evidence in the real world that it's happening?
Well, we can't actually access the real world, can we?
Well, there you go. You see, so you don't know. So it's all in your imagination.
I think you're being quite combative here, and I've phoned in
because you're talking bollocks. You're talking bollocks, and I'm quite angry. I'm quite angry at you coming on here and making stuff up. I'm angry at you coming on here and making stuff up.
Tom, top tip: when he's talking, we can't hear you, so there's no point. Just wait.
You're making stuff up.
I've not made anything up.
You said that people are being shamed for not clapping. They're not.
No, I didn't.
What did you say?
I said that I'm relatively concerned that there's a potential that people could be shamed for not...
Oh, Jesus, there's a potential that there's a potential that tomorrow I could break my leg, but it probably won't happen. Don't worry about potentials. If you don't want to clap, don't clap, right? If you're worried that other people are going to be judged, well, that's their problem. But no one's judging them.
What I seem to have really upset you. What have I said that's upset you?
It's just your ignorance. I find your ignorance really annoying.
Ignorance. I'm not sure what is it do you think that I'm ignorant about?
Everything that you said in this phone call.
But really?
Yeah. You're making stuff up for the sake of it.
I don't think I made anything up.
You've just said that you're worried about the potential for people being shamed. No one is being shamed.
Well, I am.
Well, then that's your problem. Good luck, because I live in the real world where people aren't being shamed for not clapping.
Oh, you're shaming me now for just talking about...
I'm not shaming you. If you're feeling shame, that shame is coming from you, right? That shame is coming from you. I am not shaming you. When I'm talking, they can't hear you, Tom. It's the way the computer is set up, okay? Well, I am not shaming you. If you are feeling shame, that is coming from your own insecurity. I am simply pointing out that the thing you're worried about is not worth being worried about, because it doesn't really exist.
So you don't think that... So you don't think that people are being... You don't think that people may feel shamed by not participating?
That's different. That's different. You said a different thing, which is the thing that we just examined. Do I feel that people feel shamed for not doing something? If they feel shame comes from within us. We shame ourselves. Yeah. Other people cannot shame us. If you let me finish, if Catherine says something and I feel shame, she has not shamed me. I have shamed myself, okay? No one is shaming, a handful of people might be shaming other people for not clapping. It's not a huge problem.
Are you okay? You sound really wound up. I'm really sorry if I've
Why are you digging?
Sorry, did you say gigging or digging?
Digging.
Digging?
Yeah.
Because I was...
It feels like you're looking for a rise, and then you're expressing surprise when you get one.
I'm not. All I wanted to do was talk about...
Something that's not happening to you or to anyone you know.
All I wanted to talk about was like a potential for people feeling like they're outcast in a difficult time when...
But it's not...
concerned that there's a potential...
But it's not happened to you, and it's not happened to anyone you know.
Well, it might happen to someone else, and I'm a concerned citizen, and I didn't.
I think you're taking the mickey, mate.
It sounds like I've upset both of you, and I'm really.
No, you haven't upset me. I'm just really.
I'm upset that we have listeners who are as thick as you. That's what's upset me. The memo that I asked to be sent out, the IQ test to be sent to all my listeners. Somehow you have snuck underneath that, and sir, I forbid you from ever listening to this show again because you don't meet the criteria. What? I forbid you from listening to this show ever again. You don't meet the criteria. You do not meet the criteria for this show.
Wow. Well, I'm really sorry you feel that way, Ian. I've studied...
I'm waiting for the what did I say?
Moral philosophy for 4 years, so I really wanted to have a proper discussion.
Never listen to this show again. Never listen to this show again. You're banned.
Well, I don't think I will. I'm sorry that we can't...
You're banned. You're banned from listening to this show ever again. Get off.
I hope you have a nice evening.
Get off my show. Get off. Get off.
My goodness me.
Piece of trash. I'm not bothered at all, really. It was just a dumb point. 0344 499 1000.
It reminds me a lot of that tweet that I saw today. I know Twitter isn't real life, and unfortunately that's a concept that 4 years of education hasn't given to Tom. But just because you come here for an argument doesn't mean I have to give you one. But it feels like he came to talk about something that wasn't happening, but then was hurt when we said it wasn't happening. Oh, I don't know.
He should have been rejoicing when we said it wasn't happening. He should have been rejoicing at that. And instead, he got butthurt. And also, I've not had a shout for a while. I just wanted to exercise my vocal cords. Remember, theatre. Let's go to line 3. Now I'm enjoying the show. Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Yes?
Hello, I'm on.
Yes, you are. Who is this young man?
Hi, this is Lizzie.
Hello, Lizzie.
Hello. Basically, my phone's just about to run out, so I just want to phone and say how much I've enjoyed your programme, that's all.
Hey, thank you, Lizzie.
Are you
32?
Kept me going in the 32? No, a bit older than that.
Oh, okay. I really just, in my head, it just said 32.
32? Why?
I don't know. I just got that number in my head. It was like a voice was telling me. May I ask how old you are?
No, Madam. Oh, madam. 47.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. Right. Anyway, what can we do for you, Lizzie? No, it's the same age as me.
No,
I'm old.
You old?
Yeah,
how old are you?
I'm 47 virtually.
That's ancient.
It is ancient, isn't it? Good. I'm glad someone realises it. It's good. It's past it. Our best days. Anyway, Lizzie, sorry, your battery's about to die. What can we do for you?
No, I just wanted to say that I've never listened to talk radio before, so I'm enjoying it, and it's kept me going at night times when you can't sleep.
Thank you.
You know.
Thank you. Are you struggling to sleep because of the lockdown, or is that an ongoing problem?
No, it's not an ongoing problem. Just company, sort of.
Yeah.
Like the voices, at night time.
Do you fall asleep with the radio on?
I do. I put my earphones in, and then I wake up with my earphones still in my ears.
Yeah, I don't do the earphones, but I have the radio. And now I've found that you can set it for a timer, so it switches off. So it depends what time I go to bed. But if I go to bed before 2, I'll set the timer for 2 hours. So that
How do you set a timer?
Just so that it switches off. I don't know what... I tell you why, because I don't want to wake up and hear, like, like a radio show at 4:30 or 5, like an early breakfast show, because then I start worrying about, oh, God, it's nearly the morning, and I've wasted the night. I don't know. I'm just...
Or you might have
I'm a bit weird.
Subconscious stuff going on in your ears when you're asleep.
Yeah, I do. I like it because sometimes it affects my dreams as well.
Right, okay.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes, what is being discussed on the show, it will infiltrate my dreams, and I like that a lot.
Yeah.
It's nice to talk to you. I'm glad we keep you company. Yeah. I'm going to move on just because I want to get one more call in, but you take care. Thank you. Let us go to my bit of paper. Yes, let us go to line 1. Good evening, line 1.
Good evening again. Would you like a few more bands, or are you done with that?
Yeah, go on, I'll have a band.
Okay. Focus.
Hocus Pocus by Focus. Out of Focus. Blur.
Yes.
The
Organic Sisters.
Chemical Brothers.
Yes.
I like this game.
Laboriously Blue.
I would watch this. I would watch this at 2:30 on the afternoon. Well, that doesn't count. I would watch this at 2:30 in the afternoon on BBC Two or ITV. I would watch this.
Okay. Well,
Judge Rinder finishes, and I'd watch this.
If they're looking for shows, I could film it in my bathroom or something.
Yeah, that would be wicked, please. Yeah, thank you. Okay, go on.
Right. The Herb Boys.
Spice Girls.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yeah. The Black Dots.
The White Stripes. I'm in tune with you now. I have got into your brainwaves, and I am now completely in tune with you.
Okay. Dark Garden Friends.
The what now?
Dark Garden Friends.
Light something enemies. Light lunch enemies.
Ooh.
The Black Eyed Peas.
I've just realised that one's terrible. It was Lighthouse Family.
Oh, for God's sake.
In so many ways terrible.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Right, one more, go on.
Okay, Brunetti.
Blondie.
Yes.
Well played. That was my
Dry,
favourite.
Dry, Dry.
Listen.
Wait.
Go away. Well done. I enjoyed that. But you should have ended on Blondie. That was your best one, Brunetti. Let's live dangerously. Let's take our first withheld caller of the night, shall we, Catherine?
Oh, exciting.
Let's go to line 2. 2, you are on the wireless.
Hello.
Oh, you silly sausage.
Hello, how are you?
This is my normal voice.
Very well.
What can I do for you?
Just one final point I would like to make.
Okay.
Do it in your own voice.
Do it in your... Okay, thanks very much indeed. There we go. Thank you. We're done. Amy, you have played an absolute blinder tonight. A lot of you won't know, Amy was working like Billy-O tonight. Thank you. Have we got you next week, Amy, or is it back to that idiot Sam?
No, it's me next week.
Yes! Thank you so much. Have a really lovely, safe weekend. Catherine, I'll see you tomorrow night at the Stephen Page concert. Yes. Stay tuned. He's one of the best. He was working in radio before it was invented. It's Martin Kellner.
Talk Radio.